Live from Lawrence High School in Fairfield, it's time for the Fairfield Pal Hoop Classic at CentralMaineSports.com. Part of Central Maine's Home for Sports, 1160 The Score. Today's games are brought to you by Belanger's Drive-In in Fairfield. Big smiles, big servings. Boley's Famous Franks in Waterville, bringing back a classic. Carroll's Paving, residential and commercial asphalt paving. Computer Improvements in Skowhegan, where you go for antivirus protection. The Harry J. Smith Company in Waterville, serving the community for more than 100 years. Kennebec Valley Community College, offering free college to high school graduates from the classes of 2020 to 2025. Sheridan Corporation, building on our promise since 1947. And by Varney Chevrolet. Experience Varney value with 3 locations in Pittsfield, Bangor, and Newport, servicing local and surrounding areas. Now, let's go live to courtside. Here's Mike Violet and AJ Knight.
Good morning. Are you ready for some breakfast and basketball? That's what we have for you here today on The Score. We are live at the Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic, starting off this morning on the girls' side of things here at Lawrence Junior High School. I'm Mike Violet along with AJ Knight. Sean Packard is our videographer here this morning. We just had a wing dinger. Not only did we have a game go to overtime, we had a game go to sudden death overtime between the Junior Warriors and Winslow. And Winslow, in the overtime, in the sudden death, no time on the clock, first basket wins, and Winslow got it, and they won it by a score of 25-23. So a wing dinger to start things off. Here for Game 2, it's Dexter and the HERicanes, and we saw both of them yesterday, AJ.
Yeah, Dexter has arguably one of the best point guards in the tournament, guys or girls, we saw yesterday in Blair Kluge. And then on the other side for the HERicanes, the best uniforms, I'll tell you that. I was also going to say people in the NBA were scouting that broadcast and thinking that the overtime rule might need to be implemented in the All-Star game.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
As another way to waste time with that event.
Sudden death. So here we go. The HERicanes in the fancy uniforms, almost Hawaiian-like to me anyway. They will go right to left, and Dexter in the red. They will go left to right, and we are ready to go here for Game 2 of the morning. Game 4 for us, Game 1 for us. The HERicanes will get to Game 4, believe me. The HERicanes and Dexter. Also for the HERicanes, one of my favorites yesterday was number 4, Brooke Sullivan, who the over and under on her going to the deck on the floor when she has the ball is about 5 seconds.
That is factual. Take the under. Smart money's on the under.
Brooke wearing number 4, very recognizable in the uni, but also in the headband, too.
And so while we're waiting here, they have a little bit last-minute discussion here before the tip. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mike. So today's tournament day, right? Eliminations, and our third game this morning, I believe, is one of the girls' semifinal games.
Yep.
And then we'll have a lunch break.
All right, here we go. Natty O is going to be on the jump for the HERicanes. It is won by the HERicanes, and with the basketball now out front is Claire Slavinsky, also very impressive yesterday, too. She goes to the deck there. Ariana Beal actually did, so it'll be a Dexter ball on the sidelines. Putting it into play, Natalie Beal. Nope, wrong team. Putting it into play, Bristol Lunt. Nice try.
Got to try and take possessions where you can get them.
All right, here's Sullivan. How long will it be before she goes to the floor? She fires, misses the shot. She didn't go there. The ball's out of bounds, and it's going to go to Dexter. So Sullivan with the first shot of the game, a miss. And here come the Baby Tigers.
For this, Kluge didn't have a catch yesterday, did she?
I don't think so.
She got that club on her left hand.
Wow. And she got the ball. She's going behind her back with the cast. No, there was a girl yesterday.
On this Dexter team, I believe, but it wasn't Kluge, I thought.
I don't think it was either. It was Lainey Hanscom, 24.
Right.
Who had it. We had a miss for Dexter. And now back with the ball, it is the HERicanes. So, yeah, that's a new development for sure. So Blair Kluge, who was so great yesterday.
Yeah, there's Hanscom right there.
Yeah, Hanscom. So we've got 2 girls for Dexter with the clubs, basically. They've got casts on.
Yeah, so something must have happened later in the day because the first game we had with Dexter, she definitely did not have her left hand clubbed up like that.
So that's going to certainly inhibit her some with her ability to dish and to shoot. On the sidelines here, it's Bristol Lunt.
Well, especially because we know that Dexter wants to run that fast break, and you got to be able to get the oomph behind that pass to get it to Beal was her is their most common partner in the fast break.
So that certainly is an equalizer. We got a discussion. One of the officials and now Hanscom and Kluge come to the sidelines with those casts on.
Uh-oh, did we draw attention to it?
Both on their – it's pretty hard to miss. Both of them on their left forearms.
I was pointing.
And I would imagine it's some sort of wrist injury on both fronts.
Yeah, I mean, with how much it's taped up, because it couldn't be the thumb, right? Because if it was the thumb, it would cut back on how much is taped up on the forearm.
And for whatever reason, they're putting like additional tape on it. All right.
Interesting.
So that adjustment has been made, and we are ready to go, I think. Bristol Lunt will put it into play for the HERicanes. Coached by Angie Sullivan. Kay Jones, the head coach of Dexter. All right, Lunt looks. Didn't get it in play. 5-second violation or not?
No, it's going to be illegal defense. She stepped across the out-of-bounds line.
Okay, so illegal D. Lunt will try it again. Throws it, hits the backside of a Dexter player, and it's picked up. That's Grace Bevilar. Now back to Kluge. Playing with one hand, passes it over, got it over to Beal. Beal was right there, couldn't handle the pass. Now Lunt steals it, but can't keep it in. Yes, she can. Bristol Lunt up the side and a steal and then traveling or foul.
No, they got the push beforehand.
Yeah, they're going to get Lunt on the push.
But yeah, good. It was one or the other, because if they didn't give the contact, it was going to be a travel, because Beal took about 6 steps.
Natalie Beal, little shove there.
Even for James Harden, that's traveling.
Right. Sometimes. All right, here's Kluge. Kluge runs in, passes to Beal. It's tipped by Sullivan. Back to Kluge, though. Goes through the 5-hole. She gets it back. Brings it back to the top. Kluge down low to Beal. Beal open. Had to go back and get the ball. Now it's stolen by Sullivan. Here comes the headband. Sullivan flies up the right. Slowed. Now takes it to the basket. Sullivan in and hits! 2-0 HERicanes.
And that's good for Sullivan, because actually this was the first game we had yesterday, was these exact two teams, Mike, and Sullivan had some bad luck with the rolls.
And she did not go to the floor afterwards.
That's true.
All right, Kluge curls in with the one hand and gets fouled by Natty O.
Tell you what, though, you pointed out several times that the one thing that wrap on either of those hands does help with is that forearm when you're driving.
That's a forearm shiver for sure. All right, Beal to put it into play. 2-0 HERicanes. Beal, nice pass into Kluge. One-handed Kluge hits. So Kluge with the left hand all wrapped up, no problems there, and we're tied at 2. By the way, the big Dexter girls won the state championship last night.
Congratulations.
Dexter
that was on, man, they were on late last night, right,
Yep.
with all the state championships they were knocking out.
All right, a steal. Kluge ends up with the loose ball. And here comes Blair. Blair up the right, whips it down low to Beal. Beal fires, it's short. Under the basket there to clear the rebound, Natalie Beal. Beal throws it up short on the rim. And pulling down the rebound for the HERicanes is Harper Small. Here comes Harper Small. Right up the middle. Foul line. Stops left of the key. Small. Little dish back to Claire Slavinsky. Claire circles all the way around, gets hit and fouled.
If you remember, this is the first matchup we had yesterday, Mike, one of the big things Dexter did in the first half was they really dominated on the glass. HERicanes did a nice job in the second half. They just had some bad luck, just couldn't get some shots to fall. Sullivan in particular, I thought, had some bad rim luck.
All right, HERicanes going to put it into play. We get a sub. Hanscom is coming out. And I can't get a number yet on her replacement. Recognizable by 2 knee pads. Into Sullivan, tipped away. Sullivan tries to get it back. She and Kluge battle for it. Kluge saves it. Kluge runs it up. Crossover dribble. Look at that. She dribbled with the left hand. Kicked it back outside. Now back to Kluge. Kluge stops. Wanted to jack it up there from the foul line. Turned it down. Kluge gets it back. This time she will short. Rebound Beal. Beal pushes it up. No good and Small with the miss. 2-2. HERicanes and Dexter. Small, left side, and a whistle, and a foul.
Yeah, I think they got an illegal screen, I believe, against Slavinsky, I think is what it was.
So foul called on the HERicanes. It'll go to Dexter.
One of those situations, I think that one a little bit on the ball handler, dribbled into some traffic, and Slavinsky wasn't necessarily set to make a pick and was just kind of in the way.
That's Chloe Yankowski, by the way, in for Dexter with the knee pads.
Old school.
She's going to put it into play. You got to admire Kluge, though.
How about the crossover, like you said, dribbling with that left hand a little bit.
Here comes Blair. Has an opening, stops, fires, got it!
One hand ain't stopping her.
Blair Kluge, one hand, no problem. It's 4-2 Dexter. She's got all four. Here's Sullivan. Sullivan is fouled on the play. Reaching in there was Natalie Beal. So it'll be a Hurricanes ball. And a sub here for Dexter. Beal will check out. So we have just one Beal at the moment.
That's for favor you.
Yes.
They did that for you.
And into the ball game, number 23, Addie Dorr for Dexter. Back out to Sullivan it goes. It is 4-2 Dexter. Sullivan in traffic. Sullivan to the baseline. Sullivan shut off, steps back and throws it up. It's no good. Bounces on the weak side. The rebound back out to Small. Small, foul line left, goes to Sullivan. It's stolen by Jankowski, but it's stolen back by Small. Small back to Sullivan on the bounce pass. Sullivan to the right. Sullivan hoists it up there. No good. Rebound. Bounces around to Dexter. Comes away with it. Back to Kluge. They always look for her, and that's the right thing to do with her ball handling skills. Kluge, lead pass. Jankowski couldn't handle it. And Beal is fouled on the play. Or actually, Grace Bevilar is fouled. Possession foul. It'll be an inbound on the baseline. 12 and a half to go.
The interesting thing here, Mike, is I think yesterday Kluge did this inbounds, but with the cast, I think you get the switch because obviously that first bucket Dexter got, Kluge got it from Beal and threw it up, and I think they were reversed yesterday.
So we've seen some interesting inbounds plays run in this tournament on both sides, the boys and girls. Let's see what they do here. They all are at the three-point line. There's the pass. The opening. The shot is up and good. Guess who? Blair Kluge.
Yeah, her 6, Hurricanes 2.
6-2. Kluge flashed open, one hand hits. All right, on the left side for the Hurricanes, Slavinsky. Claire over to the right, shut off there. Dropped a pass, back outside. Driving to the basket for the Hurricanes, number 23, Christina Colvin. Now a shot by Natty O, no good off the backboard. It looked good when it left, but it hit the backboard.
It did. I thought that one was dropping.
And the ball ends up in Dexter's hand. Kluge fires a pass down low, and Beal couldn't handle it. Out of bounds, it'll be a Hurricanes ball.
Yeah, nice recovery there by Slavinsky. Got there late, and I think got just a piece of the ball trying to face guard there a little bit. But Dexter ran that play constantly in the second half. Beal takes off and picks one of those low corners, and Kluge just drops it off her for an easy layup.
All righty, here's Harper Small into the ball game for Dexter. Is number 15, Olivia Hotham, making her first appearance.
A jump ball going Dexter's way. That's one of the things I'm curious to see, too, because one of the things that I think let Dexter get the win in this matchup between these two yesterday was Beal and Kluge specifically just got hands on a lot of balls, just deflected a ton.
All right, Kluge to the right. Kluge drives, throws it up. It's off the rim and no good. Rebound Jankowski back to Kluge. Kluge with the one hand, no good. And the rebound stays with Dexter. Back to Kluge. Blair to the right. Has an opening on the drive. Lays it up and in. 8-2, all 8 for one-handed Blair Kluge.
That was a nice job, too. Just kind of set up with a little bit of a slow jog and then turn that corner.
She's going to win the Heroic Performance of the Tournament award for sure.
I think
Hanscom too, but
yeah,
both of them playing with Cass, but obviously Kluge has much more impact with her skills. Now she's going to throw one up, short.
Heat check. That's a heat check.
Rebound, Slavinsky. Slavinsky can push it. Slavinsky dribbles right into traffic, and it's stolen by Beal. Now to Kluge. Kluge lofts it up. It bonks off the head of a Hurricanes player. The shot is up and no good, and that was Harper Small.
That credit to her. She stuck with it.
And Small with a miss. Small up the right. It is 8-2 Dexter over the Hurricanes. 9.5 to go. And double dribble called.
Yeah, she picked it up because she wanted to pass, and then she kept going. Slavinsky and Sullivan, Sullivan checks back in. Slavinsky kind of got things going to start for the Hurricanes in the second half. Quiet thus far. Sullivan, unfortunately, seems like her bad luck's kind of continuing for her in this one. Just not great rolls off those rims.
The rims have not been nice to her.
Is it buzzard's luck? Is that the phrase?
Yeah, that's what
used?
I call it. Buzzard's luck. Yep. Kluke, pass down low. Beal there. Shot up, no good. Rebound boxed around, held, and then finally whipping it out of there for the Hurricanes. Do you have a number 8 on your roster? Oh, she's a 0. Sorry, that's number 0. That's Taylor Dow. I thought it was 8. It was a little crinkled up there. So Dow with the rebound. Sullivan shoots, misses. And the rebound on the weak side ends up in the hands of you-know-who. Blair Kluke, 8-2. She's got all 8 points for the Dexter Tigers. Kluke, left-handed dribble with that cast on. No problem. Lays it over to Beal. Back to Kluke. Now back to Beal. Beal looking for Kluke, pass over her head, and it's picked off there.
Yeah, high and to the left. Not a great spot for Kluke, obviously, with that cast.
That's Fiona Bessie, number 12. Got it ahead to Slavinsky. Slavinsky with a look to the basket. No good, fouled by Blair Kluke. And
nice.
We're going to get our first free throws of the game.
Yeah, nice job by Slavinsky recognizing the space there and driving.
Our coverage of the Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic brought to you by Bully's Famous Franks, bringing back a classic by Harry J. Smith Company, Sanger Avenue in Waterville, serving the community for over 100 years. And our dear friends at Belanger's Drive-In, big smiles, big servings.
Did you get word if we're getting clams again today?
I haven't heard.
Start putting a bug in people's ear about
I have not heard about that. Slavinsky from the foul line.
Ooh, nice
Swish.
Shot. Nice shot.
8-3. Claire pulls her team within 5. All right, subs coming in for the Hurricanes. Number 14, Bristol Lunt, who is a starter. And one other sub, I'll get the number in a second. I think that was number 1 who came in, Kaya Zimmerman. Kaya's got the headband look. One more for Slavinsky. She can shoot the free throw, huh? Didn't hit the rim on either one. 8-4.
That's big when you're trailing to be able to hit those freebies.
All right, gets him within 4. 6:55 to go in the first half.
Lets you cut into that lead with the time standing still.
Kluke, picked up by Sullivan. Wheels away from her. There's a lane right there, but she stopped as Sullivan got back in the play. Hanscom also playing with that cast, and it's stolen by Sullivan.
Great defensive stand right there by Sullivan.
Sullivan flies up. Sullivan picked up by Kluke. Back it goes to Lunt. Lunt in trouble to Slavinsky. Slavinsky from the foul line, actually closer to the top of the circle. I still want my three-pointer.
She heard you.
I still want somebody to hit a 3. That went out of bounds. It'll be a Dexter ball. Got a timeout called. We'll take it to 6:16 to go first half. The score, Dexter 8, Hurricanes 4. Back with more of the Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic after this.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
6:12 remaining in the first half, 8-4. Dexter on top of the Hurricanes. Our coverage today also brought to you by Varney Chevy. Experience Varney value, 3 locations in Pittsfield, Bangor, and Newport, serving local and surrounding areas. By Kennebec Valley Community College, offering free college to high school graduates from the classes of 2020 through 2025, and also by the Sheridan Corporation. All right, here's Kluke.
She hasn't sat yet, has she?
No. Kluke with a lane, laid it off. There is Beal. Shot was deflected. And coming out with it is Kluke, as she always seems to do. Kluke stops, throws it up, misses, and it's out. And it'll go to the Hurricanes.
I think a little bit out of her range, but I do appreciate the fact that after she took that shot, she immediately looked down at her left hand like, what are you doing, man?
Right.
Come on.
It's your fault. All right, here's Sullivan. Sullivan, excellent little ball handler. Hit there by Beal, then it's knocked out of bounds by Hanscom. Or check that. Yeah, it is knocked out of bounds by Hanscom. So it'll be Hurricanes ball on the side in the front court. Got a sub coming in for the Hurricanes, number 25, Arabella Gower. Got a great haircut. Great hairstyle, not a haircut. That took some work.
Yeah, it did. Mom spent the time.
Yeah, Mom spent a couple hours on that this morning. Pass is stolen by Yankowski. And here's Kluke. Kluke stops and pops. It's no good. Rebound weak side, and Lund able to save it. Then it's dribbled off the foot, but Harper Small recovers.
Now, that's nice, Justin. Hurricanes guarded the corner layup men, but Kluke is able to take it herself because nobody stopped the ball.
Yep, got a foul outside called on Ariana Beal.
No, I think they got an illegal screen again there, Mike, because, again, it's the second time Hurricanes haven't set the screen. The ball handlers kind of just run their defender into another body.
Arabella Gower, that is, wanted to guard that inbounds pass so badly, but of course there's no defense played in the backcourt.
Yep.
Kluke, wide open. I'll take that layup, and she hits.
Gotta stop the ball, especially when Kluke's in fuego like that. She's got all 10.
10-4, and Blair Kluke's got all 10. Timeout taken. We'll take it to 4 minutes to go, first half. It is Dexter and Blair Kluke 10 and the Hurricanes 4. We're back after this on The Score.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensic, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
4 minutes to go, first half. Dexter over the Hurricanes here 10-4 after this timeout. Let's see what the Hurricanes cooked up during the timeout.
A little markup. There's always a little confusion here, I think, after breaks, because the girls mark up defensively, and then they got to reorganize inbounds here.
All right, so Sullivan is going to come over. Nope, it's going to be Lunt.
I would say Sullivan, generally the ball handler, so not a surprise there that you get that switch.
All right, here's Brooke Sullivan. Picked up by Beal. Sullivan works it to the left, reverses. Now to the right. Brooke to the baseline. Brooke shut off there by Yankowski. Stolen. It was stolen by Beal. And Beal smartly back to Kluke.
Yeah, Sullivan had an open teammate for a layup and then dribbled into the double team instead.
Kluke down low to Beal. Beal throws it up. No good.
Good look. She threaded the needle on that one.
And a rebound to Sullivan. Sullivan flies up down the left side. And now picks the dribble up. Bounce pass to the foul line to Small. Harper. Over Kluke. Throws it up. Just a little bit off, and the rebound to Blair Kluke.
She's working on that triple-double.
Here's Kluke. Fires a pass right there to Beal. Just a little bit high, though. Right idea by Blair, who's very unselfish. Even though she's got all 10 points, she is more than willing to give the ball up when necessary.
When she's driving, the Dexter offense pretty simplistic in their primary read, which is they try to get at least one player, if not two, on those squares right there on the free throw line for that easy layup. She's looking for that every time. Then if it's not there, she creates.
Sullivan blows by everybody, stops, pops it short. Rebound picked off in there by Beal.
And credit there. The other thing Kluke's doing defensively, when she's not guarding Sullivan, she's basically playing free safety. Someone cuts, she's immediately meeting them at the hoop.
There's Blair to the right. Right there's Beal, wide open. The shot is up and in. First points other than Blair Kluke, 12-4.
First point's not hers. All points that Dexter scored, she's responsible for.
She's in on them, that's for sure. 5 field goals and 1 dime. All right, Sullivan to the left. Reverses, being chased from behind by Beal. Stops. Back outside to Small. Tipped and stolen by Ariana Beal. Beal waits. Looks for the safety valve. That's Kluke. Kluke, look at the crossover. Kluke goes in. Sullivan back in the play, and she blocked it. Now it's Hanscom who hits.
Way to clean that up, Hanscom. Heck of a recovery there by Sullivan. after the beautiful crossover to get a piece of that.
Lainey Hanscom also playing with the cast, and she hits it. 14-4. Small. Nice 360 there to get away from the pressure. Now tries to go to Sullivan, but Beal steps in front of the pass and steals it. And back to Kluke. Kluke to the right. Kluke crosses over again. Takes it in. Opening is there. Up and in.
Wow.
It's the Blair Kluke show. 16-4.
This got to be that definition of a player. Coach looks at a player, and the player just tells you, we ain't winning. We ain't losing.
I got it.
I got this one.
I got this. Small has to run down a loose ball. No dribble left. That's a double dribble.
Yeah, lost that one. Picked it up. And again, not going to show up necessarily on the box score, quote unquote, but Kluke defensively is also helping out her team because when she's not taking Sullivan as she checks out, she's watching the hoop, and anybody wins their one-on-one, she is meeting them at the glass.
54.6 seconds to go. Dexter ball. Little Tigers leading here 16-4. Putting the ball into play is Ariana Beal. Kluke on the bench. So that means the other casted one, Hanscom, will handle it to Jankowski.
Oh, she missed Hanscom back on the give and go.
Now to Beal. This is Natalie. Natalie lobs the pass inside. Got a scramble for it. Got a held ball, of which there have been hundreds in this tournament. The shot up, no good. Rebound, Jankowski off the front rim. Jankowski with her own rebound. Throws it in.
Way to stick with it.
Chloe Jankowski makes it 18-4.
Obviously, Dexter missing a ball handler there, but that one just kind of sheer scrappy effort to knock that one down.
The power of the knee pads. Harper Small, 13 seconds left. Hurricanes are going to have to hurry to get a shot off. That's knocked out of bounds by Hanscom. So they've got 8.6 to work with. Hurricanes ball on the sideline in the front court. Bristol Lunt. Small setup down near the basket. Like to get it to her somehow. They do. Oh, she had an opening there on Jankowski. Now she takes it baseline. 5 seconds. Got to throw it up. Jankowski, good defense, and that's it. Nowhere to go there for Harper Small, so a huge Dexter lead sparked by the great play of the casted Blair Kluke. And our score at halftime is Dexter 18 and the Hurricanes 4. You're watching the Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic on The Score.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mid-State Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Mid-State Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Welcome to Sparkling Ice. All right, team, another fruitful day at Sparkling Ice. Orange mango, how's it looking?
Big and orange.
Poetry. Vitamins and antioxidants, talk to me.
Hi.
Good talk. Strawberry lemonade, how is it flowing?
We have achieved Class 5 flavor rapids!
Love it. Bottle it. Sparkling Ice, anything but subtle.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and Sean Packard back here live at Lawrence Junior High School. It's halftime of this Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic game between Dexter and the HERicanes, and Dexter with a big lead here, 18-4, and a marvelous first half by Blair Kluge. 14 of the 18, AJ, or 12? I forget.
Oh, boy. 10, 12. I think she's got 12 of the 18, right?
Okay, so 12 of the 18 for Kluge and at least one assist.
Yeah, Hotham. Because she's got 10. Excuse me, she got 10. She's got an assist for 12, and then Hotham and Yankowski, put 2 in after she sat.
All right, so 18-4. HERicanes got some work to do in the second half, and primarily stopping Blair Kluge, finding a way to stop Kluge, but also get some offense going. Only 4 points in the first half, and got to find a way to A, slow Kluge down, and B, get some offense.
I think part of the minutes thing here, Mike, Kluge actually going to start the second half, looks like here on the bench.
Yep, she is going to sit.
Everybody gets to play.
Right, as they should.
100%. So it'll be interesting to see if the HERicanes can get something going here.
I mean, take advantage of her being on the bench.
Right.
All right. Dexter in the red shirts with the black shorts, and the HERicanes with the snazzy shorts and, what are they, blue shirts?
A purple, I believe.
All right, purple.
A dark purple, like a royal purple.
Me, Mr. Colorblind.
I got you. That's what I'm here for. It's not the Lawrence jersey, so that's where we're all celebrating that.
All right, here's Brooke Sullivan. Sullivan right to the rack, missed the shot. She had a great look, but couldn't finish, and Yankowski with the rebound.
Yeah, another great take. And that what a momentum boost to come out and immediately drop a bucket in to start the second half. That would have been.
All right, here's Lainey Hotham, also wearing a cast. She was yesterday. Back to Lainey. Lainey at the foul line. Back down low to Beal. Beal drops it off back outside to Hanscom. Hanscom throws it up. The bank, no good. Rebound, Natty O couldn't handle it. Hanscom back with it. Hanscom tries again. The bank again doesn't go. Hanscom may as well try the third, right? She's going to do it. Shot is no good. Rebound through Sullivan, and I think it hit Sullivan's foot, and it did.
I agree with you. I think that's what I saw, too. And this is what we saw in the first half of the matchup between these two yesterday, was Dexter was just dominating on the glass. A ton of offensive rebounds.
Yankowski to inbound.
Oh, shit,
Dexter.
Hanscom.
Yankowski to Beal. Beal turns, Sullivan right in her face. Dropped it off. The shot is up and no good. And the rebound to Harper Small.
That's a nice pass to the littlest of Beals.
Small down the right with Hanscom right on her hip. Good defense by Laney. Now to Sullivan. Baseline's open. Stops and pops. No. Rebound. Weak side Luntz. Picked up though by Slavinsky. Slavinsky to Sullivan. Sullivan stopped. Hanscom got right in her way. Now to Natty O. Natty O, baseline, fires up a teardropper, hits the top of the backboard, comes back into play, and it's picked off there by Chloe Yankowski.
I gotta tell you, I thought that one was good out of Natty O's hands, too.
I want Natty O to score.
Both of those I thought were going down.
All right, pass to Beal. Beal, back outside to Hanscom. Hanscom handles it, stops, throws it in.
How about the fact that the secondary ball handler for Dexter, also the one with the cast on the hand?
It's cast day.
Apparently. You're running the show if you got one, I guess.
Right, here's Sullivan. No cast, but a great headband.
That's true.
Sullivan stops. Foul line jumper. No good. Almost went. Rebound Lunt. Put back attempt. No good. Rebound on the other side of the basket to Yankowski.
And for Dexter, right, you know, playing out the minutes of Kluge sitting on the bench, getting good minutes out of the base, I guess the bench basically.
Yep, Beal stops and pops. No good. Long rebound, a held ball. And this one's going to stay.
Oh, he's going to give it up. I thought for sure if I was the Hurricanes, I would have argued that I thought you had possession there, but instead they're going to give the jump ball, so Dexter keeps it.
Dexter keeps it. Beal to impound.
And possession, because the rule here is when you have possession in the backcourt, you keep the ball.
Whoops, Jankowski lost it, got it back. Stops on the baseline, Small right in her face, and that'll be a walk.
That's a walk.
Yep.
Kowski kind of crab stepped her way a couple of times there.
All right, remember, you can't guard in the backcourt.
Yep. But I tell you what, both the Beal sisters, they may not guard in the backcourt, but they make sure there's very little real estate after that.
Right, here's Sullivan. Sullivan drives. Sullivan stops, and she got stripped by Jankowski.
Nice recovery there after she able to go past Beal.
They gave Chloe some grace there, a couple of steps. Bullet pass to Beal, and she was wide open. Great vision there by Hanscom. And the pass, though, not handled.
It was a good pass, too. That's right there, as they say. That was right where he needed to. As my dad would say when a wide receiver drops the ball.
Yep.
Hit him in the wrong spot, the hands.
All right, Sullivan gets a pick from Small. Sullivan right to the basket. It's right there for her. She missed the shot. Rebound, Natio. Natio looking to put it back up, and she got fouled.
And not only a great pick there from Small, Natio did a nice job of what is the equivalent of being in the way, sort of sealed, but not really, and so Sullivan just had a direct line to the basket.
All right, inbounding situation here for the Hurricanes. One will put it into play. Yep, Natio is out and back in. Also, Slavinsky is out. All right, Lunt, here's the play. Small around the pick, wide open. Right there, throws it up. It's no good. The play worked. Rebound, Sullivan, no good. Weak side, Small. Got it away from Jankowski. Bounce pass back to the outside to Christina Colvin.
Oh, nice way to not travel. That was impressive.
And Beal with the steal. Beal on Sullivan, stops and fires and hits.
That was a heck of a jumper, absolutely. But the fact that somehow Colvin pirouetted and did not travel, I'm equally impressed with.
So 22-4 with Blair Kluge on the bench. Dexter hasn't missed a beat.
I think they're going to get
illegal D.
No, they're going to get the Hurricanes again for that screen. They let a couple go because obviously didn't have set feet, but I think the ref's basic judgment here is if you're mostly not moving, we'll give it to you. The problem the Hurricanes have gotten into is they're kind of sort of just running and like blocking as a wide receiver on a run is what they're doing.
All right, Natalie Beal to put it into play. Jankowski's there. Whoops, that's a double dribble.
That's a double.
Got to work on that. So turnover here goes back to the Hurricanes.
Again, though, with Kluge sitting on the bench, great running of the show. The second unit, I guess, so to speak, from Hanscom here.
They've done a fine job. All right, here's Sullivan. Brooke to the right, bounce pass to Small. Not sure she was ready for it, but she handles. Harper to the left, back out to the top to Sullivan. Sullivan works around.
They're going to get Beal there on a reach. She got caught trying to change directions there.
Look out. Here comes Kluge. So she sits out the first 6 minutes plus. And now Kluge back in with, what did we say, 12 points in the first half?
I think she had 10 and 2 assists, I believe.
The first 10.
Yeah, the first 10.
And then an assist on
Number
points 11 and 12.
Yeah.
Into Sullivan. Look out, Kluge's behind her, trying to chase her down, and she blocked it, and she committed a foul. Yes.
Yeah, they're going to get her for that. Like a little bit of, I think the block mostly clean. I think they got her for a little bit of body contact.
Yeah, she was in hot pursuit there. So Sullivan's going to shoot free throws.
You got to get the free throw line here organized.
22-4. Brooke Sullivan at the line. She's got 2 of the 4.
Again, just not a friendly bounce day. She's had some great looks.
Sullivan ready. Oof, just missed. All right, Natio coming back in and Slavinsky coming back in. Natio, by the way, her name is Natinia
Okoronkwo, right?
Okoronkwo. Well, that's why we're calling her Natio.
Yeah.
Which is a beautiful name, Natinia. That's one I've not heard before. That is a lovely name.
Yeah, she's had also 2 jumpers today I thought were golden out of her hand, and they've just skimmed this backboard.
She missed them both, but Slavinsky, her pal, gets the rebound, throws it up from the baseline, no good. Back to Slavinsky, and she double dribbled. I was thinking Tom, the referee, was going to let that fly, but no, he didn't.
Just a little bit too much again. Got caught there. She wanted to pass, so she started the gather and then realized she didn't have anywhere necessary to go with it right away, and then went right back to dribbling.
All right, Dexter's ball, 12 minutes to go in the second half. They're up 22-4. And now, timeout?
Yep, timeout HERicanes,
right.
I believe.
Timeout, we'll take it 11:57 to go second half. It's all Dexter. Dexter 22, HERicanes 4. More of the Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic after this.
Raising money for our cause. Supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
All right, for the HERicanes, is going to take a rally. Angie Sullivan calling a timeout to talk it over. Kay Jones getting a chance to reset things with her Dexter team. And it's a Dexter ball.
Problem for the HERicanes, too, is now that lead grew a little bit. Now Dexter back to their point guard extraordinaire, Kluke, to run the show and just calmly try and get them home.
All righty, here's Blair Kluke, a 4th grader. Nice pass to Hanscom. Hanscom missed the shot. She hit a shot like that earlier. And the rebound out of the chute, it's Slavinsky. Whoops, forgot the ball. Retreats, gets it, fires, no. Rebound, Harper Small, and Small fouled under the basket. I believe the foul on Chloe Yankowski.
So there's definitely shots here. But again, you saw there, Kluke defensively on the box score, probably going to have a couple steals, I think for sure, a couple blocks. But just doing so much to make it harder for the HERicanes right there. She meets Slavinsky at the glass.
Somebody has to shoot a free throw.
I believe it's 23, isn't it?
Addie Dorr?
Yeah,
right.
I thought that's who got the O board.
Okay, so Addie Dorr eventually is the chosen one. So Dorr's going to shoot 2. No.
Man, I tell you what, you think somebody's like, hey, somebody's shooting free throws. That'd be the opposite, right? A line of them. Like, I'll take the free shots.
All right, Dorr's second one. No hesitation, missed everything, so dead ball. And it goes to Dexter here with 10:45 to go in the second half. Tigers up 22-4.
Here's a switch. Hanscom going to run the show with Kluke going to work off ball.
Well, see how this goes. Hanscom, also a good handler, stops and pops and hits. How about that?
That'll work.
Mr. A.J. Knight.
That'll absolutely work. Hanscom having a great second half.
24-4. Both the girls with the casts have starred.
Yeah. 2 working arms. It's 2 great basketball players.
You got 2 really good right hands. All right, Sullivan in traffic. Bounce pass off to Natty O. Natty O stops, throws up a teardropper. No good. It almost went in on the bank. She gets her own rebound. Goes to the baseline. Shut off there by Yankowski. Back to Sullivan. No, stolen by Blair Kluke.
Oh, she's got Hanscom.
Kluke, yep, and she sees her. 1 bounce pass. The shot is up. No.
Nice recovery by Sullivan.
And we've got Kluke and Sullivan going at it. And Sullivan, of course, is the one who ends up on the deck.
That's what I'm laughing at.
I'm going to guess in the 2 games we've had Brooke Sullivan, she's been on the deck 10 times.
Not as much today as yesterday. No. She was down there a lot yesterday.
Every time she had the ball yesterday, she ended up on the floor.
That, I think, I think that was jump ball because the possession arrow does favor the HERicanes. Yeah, they're changing it. So jump ball.
All right, Arabella Gower in the game. Number 25 for the HERicanes. Here's Slavinsky. Claire.
Nice split.
Yep, she split the defense, stops, and threw that one away. Was it tipped? No, so it's out of bounds off the HERicanes. And it'll be a Dexter ball.
Dexter got away with a little bit because I don't believe at this level you're technically allowed to double team. And Slavinsky kind of surrounded there, and I think he panicked a little bit.
All right, here's Lainey Hanscom. Wheeling around to the right. It's wide open for her. Stops and misses. Rebound Yankowski. She's going to hoist it up there. No good. Rebound comes out to Natty O. Natinio works her way up the right. Stops. Now goes to the basket. The shot is up. It's short. Rebound Hanscom. I want her to score.
They look good out of her hands.
I know. If she hit a 3, I might have to just quit for the day.
You know what? I am in support of that one.
Hanscom to the right. Wide open for it. Clears like the Red Sea, and she hits.
Nice job there. Very simple play. I think for Dexter that was Bessie. No, excuse me, wrong roster. Beal.
26-4, and God love the Hurricanes. They have not scored in the second half.
They are
been
just
shut out.
Struggling to find offense. How about that call, though, being able to say, Okoronkwo for 3?
You say it better than I do, Okoronkwo.
I believe there's a baseball player with that name in there.
Really?
I think so. I've seen in that name
Kluge
before.
hits.
Wow.
Driving on the left side, laid it in, 28-4. Her first points of the second half.
Now, Leo, eager to cut at this deficit, did not inbound. Luckily, the ref gave her some grace here. Said, no, we got to inbound first. She was just going to start taking off the other direction. She's basically playing, street ball. Make it take it. Let's go.
Kaya Zimmerman in the game for the Hurricanes, wearing number 1. To the right, Slavinsky. Slavinsky passing the paint to no one. Loose ball picked up by Nadio. Nadio steps back, throws it up. No good. Rebound, Jankowski. And Dexter.
Credit Jankowski as well in the second half. I think he's played some really nice minutes defensively and on the boards.
All right, Dexter with the ball to Kluge. Kluge, great dribble around Nadio. Laid it over. Talk about being unselfish. The shot by Beal or by Jankowski was no good because Kluge had an easy layup there if she wanted it.
That crossover, she was right there. She could have dropped it off herself. Instead, like you said, dropped it off to Jankowski, who was also open. Unselfish play there. Great crossover.
And, you look at Blair Kluge. She's a 4th grader. She's 9 years old with those point guard skills. She's also got some height. She's got some length to her.
Yeah.
She's got long arms.
You could see it, especially that double.
Yep.
Yeah, you could see it, too, and I think that's one of the things, credit to the coaching staff for Dexter, head coach Kay Jones, because I think Kluge basically, again, she plays free safety on defense. She very much has the instruction of, all right, if someone's going to the glass, meet them there.
Kluge will put it into play with 5:45 to go, and her team comfortably in front, 28-4. Wide open under the basket. Unfortunately, Olivia Hotham missed the pass.
That was a great pass there because the play, I think she was supposed to go in the backcourt to set up the offense. Kluge read the open guy.
Yeah.
There you go. Great read.
It's all about finding the open receiver.
Yep.
Harper Small. And Hurricanes looking to score for the first time in the half. Lob into Nadio. She throws it up too hard. And the rebound to Kluge. Boy, she had a good look. All alone, missed it.
That was a great take. Great spot. Nice pass to find the open shooter.
All right, over the timeline, bounce pass, and Blair Kluge wasn't looking, and Nadio with the steal. Nadio throws it up, no good. On the other side, right there with the putback, no good. That was Addie Dorr, and now we've got a whistle and a foul called.
That's just how it's gone for the Hurricanes, right? Great looks, just missing some luck today.
Inbounding situation here for the Hurricanes. And going to inbound it, Fiona Bessie. All right, they're going to run their play. Nadio. Oh, it's intercepted. Kluge read it. And jump ball is called, and that's going to go to Dexter. Give Kluge credit there. She read it all the way as she got helped up by Jankowski, her pal.
Uh-oh, she's hurting, Mike. I think they landed on that thumb.
Wrist, yeah. And with a 24-point lead, get her out of the game. And Jankowski, a lot of humanity there helping her off the court. Let's hope it didn't get much worse.
I hope she's all right because that one to get tangled up for the ball. And again, credit her defensively, but you got to feel for her because I think Nadio basically landed on that wrist, thumb, whatever it is.
Yeah, we don't know what it is, but poor thing. She's over on the bench.
She looks okay now.
Yeah, I think she'll be all right, but it hurt for the moment, that's for sure. We've got a held ball and then traveling because standing up on the play and therefore committing the traveling was Arabella Gower. 3.5 to go.
As you get a shot here from Sean, she's all right. She rubbed it off.
She's a tough one, you can tell. She's a dirt dog.
She's going to be a good player. And again, like you said, Dexter girls last night.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. She's a fourth grader. In about 5 years, we start seeing her name in the paper, and we start seeing her on TV because she has got the goods.
They got her a bag of ice, so like you said, with this lead, this one, she done for this one.
I think we're going to hear a lot more from her down the line.
Big time.
All right, here's Harper Small, under 3 to go. Right now, if you're the Hurricanes, you just want to score. Get a hoop. Lob down to Natty O. Turns, throws it up. No good. Short. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Hurricanes. Last touch by Yankowski went out. So, Hurricanes ball. They're going to run their play, baby.
Somebody going to come open backside.
Somebody's going to circle around, and that somebody circling around is Bessie. Bessie stops, misses.
Short-armed it.
And it's out of bounds off Dexter.
Got a chance to run it again. Again, that's worked. Just a lot of traffic to run through for that defender.
All right, they'll line up at the foul line. And running around is Small. Not open. They go to Natty O instead. Natty O up with a shot, and she hits!
And getting a lot of high fives, deservedly so, finally gets one to
Natty
drop.
O scores.
And glad to see it because she had some really good looks that just did not go down.
Good for her. And she gets the first points and the only points of the second half for the Hurricanes. Timeout, 1:52 to go. It's all Dexter. It's Dexter 28, Hurricane 6. More after this.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
Tell me between game. Mike Violet and AJ Knight. Also Sean Packard here as well as our videographer. Taking over for John James. Big shoes to fill, Sean. I certainly hope you're up to the task.
He's not going to be distracted by how popular he is as John James was yesterday. Everybody.
Having John James here with us was like having Elvis with us yesterday.
No
because
joke.
He was mobbed by the fans.
Real quick for you, Mike, as we get ready to start this. Yesterday, if you followed our stream, there's two Clarks on the Skowhegan boys team.
Jax and I forget the other one.
Oh, boy, I have the roster.
I got the roster.
Yeah, Jax was one of them. That's what started the conversation, and we're trying to figure out if they were related. Someone messaged us last night, and I have the answer for you.
All right. What's the answer?
They're cousins.
Okay.
They're 8 months apart.
Okay, all right. So, I mean, me calling them potential brothers not far off.
Yeah.
So the Clark boys are cousins and 8 months off.
Let's say, because we were trying to figure out were they twins, because they're both fourth graders.
Well, once I finally got a look at them, they definitely weren't twins.
Yeah, but you could see the similarities, so you're like, eh. But yes, they're cousins.
Good to know. These are the facts we need for a broadcast. Appreciate the correction.
Shout out Amanda Clark, who responded to Central Maine Sports on Facebook.
Thank you, Amanda. All right, Sullivan in trouble. Sullivan got to do something with that basketball.
She got that pivot for sure.
I believe that's a 5-second violation.
I think so. Good job keeping that pivot for sure. She did not lift that left foot.
Showed some grace, which ended up being about a 13-second violation.
Gave her a chance. Just that offensively, it's how it's gone this morning here for the Hurricanes. Just struggling to get some luck and struggling to execute.
All right, Dexter with the ball. 1 minute to go. Pass to Beal. Beal. Return pass back to Bevilar. Bevilar. Not a Hanscom. Hanscom on the baseline. Hoist one up, no good. Rebound. Sullivan right there on the floor, of course, because that's where Brooke Sullivan lives.
Oh, holding that elbow a little bit.
Yep.
I think she's all right. The call there, just for those following, it's one of the rule changes here. So once the Hurricanes establish possession, just going to head off to him.
The heck with putting it in bounds. Just take it and go. And Sullivan does. Sullivan stops. No. Leaner there. No good. Rebound to Beal.
Yeah, so once possession's established, defense has to clear out. No backcourt defense.
All right, pass through Bevilar. And picked up by the Hurricanes. Fiona Bessie, 20 seconds. Pass tipped to the foul line. Sullivan runs it down. Tullivan, of course, on the floor. She and Beal.
Sullivan gonna have some, I think, bumps and bruises from this one. I think she caught an elbow there on the way down. On top of the fact, of course, she hit the floor.
Right, Lunt will put it into play. They've got 10 seconds, the Hurricanes, to work with. 28-6, Dexter. Lunt, pass to Bessie. Bessie lobs it looking for Sullivan, tipped away, and it's picked off by Dexter. Natalie Beal. And that's it. The Little Dexter Tigers with a big victory here as they roll and win it. Final score here in Game 1, Dexter 28, Hurricane 6. Game 2 coming up after this on The Score.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. From 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote Tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades, and Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen. Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Sheridan Construction, Butler Manufacturing's East Region Builder of the Year and 2023 Best Places to Work in Maine, committed to building on their promise for over 75 years. Sheridan Construction, committed to building on their promise.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and our videographer Sean Packard back here at Lawrence Junior High School. We move on to Game 2 after Dexter knocked off the HERicanes easily 28-6. In Game 2, we've got the Fairfield girls taking on Pittsfield.
This should be the technically last round of quarterfinals, basically.
Yes, exactly.
So Oceanside, I'm assuming, who's the only team that hasn't played yet this morning, got a bye. And then we saw Winslow in sudden death overtime beat the Junior Warriors. As you just said, we had Dexter just beat the HERicanes, and then the last one here punching their spot for the semis, Pittsfield and Lawrence.
All right, ready for the tap. Pittsfield and Lawrence.
Not a big Pittsfield team.
What are they going to forfeit the jump here, Pittsfield? All right.
Foregone conclusion.
All right, finally, Eleanor Picard gets in. Dennis with a significant height advantage. Here we go. And the ball ends up in Pittsfield's hands, though.
Just as we all predicted.
And, of course, do I have a number 5 on my roster for Pittsfield?
Unfortunately, no, because I think we sort of scrambled to get the last jerseys yesterday. Well,
yeah.
You did. Thank you for your work on that.
Shot no good. Driving up is Kennedy Beck, and Beck misses the shot. The rebound cleared there by Picard. So anybody listening knows who number 5 is, watching, let us know. Want to get her name out there. Picard loses it. Got a tie up on the floor, and the ball's going to go to Lawrence. Just underway here, Game 2 for us. Pittsfield and Lawrence. Walking it up now, Kennedy Beck. Kennedy, a 4th grader.
Oh, Mike, watch out. You're about to be starstruck. Who's sitting next to you? Blair Kluge.
Oh, wow, Blair Kluge. I want her autograph. She didn't hear me.
Yeah. She's looking okay, though. She got a different wrap on that wrist. It's an actual brace now, but she's looking all right, I think. just momentary pain as it got landed on at the end of that game.
All right, turnover by Lawrence. And I don't have a number 12 either. Sorry.
Well, it's either Eva Gomez, Cadence Gordon, Sydney Grover, or Neva Hasseltine Page.
I don't know. All right, right side, the shot up by Lawrence. It's no good. It goes out of bounds. Nobody from Pittsfield touched it, so Pittsfield's going to get it.
Now, this Lawrence team has significant size advantage over everybody in this tournament. They have several post players.
I am starstruck because Blair Klukie's back right beside me. Shot up, no good by Pittsfield. How's your wrist? Is your wrist okay? Is it your wrist or your thumb?
Dennis shot leaves that short.
It's your thumb? Is it broken? It's just sprained?
Knocked out of bounds. Going to go with Pittsfield.
Wow, you played an amazing game with a sprained thumb. Holy mackerel.
Post-game interview here.
I'm sorry. If Blair Klukie comes beside me, I'm talking to her.
No, that's fair. Well,
you got a problem with that.
Stole it here by Lawrence. I don't. I'm surprised you didn't mention yesterday. Mike had a very prolonged conversation with, speaking of Lawrence, Ashley Shores.
Yes. I won't reveal the contents of that conversation. I will keep it to myself. Dennis hits. Alice Dennis makes it 2-0.
Of course, Shores not pleased to be here, in support of, I'm sure, fellow future Bulldogs instead of down in Portland.
I said to her, I'm sorry you're not playing in the state title game. There's a block there by Dennis, and Dennis picks up the ball, and she said, thank you. And then we talked about said Class A title game. Yep. The contents of that conversation I will keep to myself.
That is fair. Let's just say she was disappointed again to be here supporting fellow future Bulldogs instead of playing in Portland.
Here's Beck driving off the glass and in, 4-0 Lawrence.
Nice take there. Beck, good little point guard, too. We talked a lot about the point guard play we got to see yesterday on the girls' side, obviously, with Klukie sitting next to Mike, making him starstruck. Beck, good one, too.
All right. At halftime, I'll go down to the scores table and find out who number 12 is. Her shot no good there, and Dennis plucks it out of the air.
She had a good second half, right? Didn't she end up scoring like 10 points?
Yeah.
In their game yesterday against, I believe, Oceanside.
Here's Letourneau to Dennis. Dennis misses the shot, tries to follow, and it was tipped eventually off the hands of Picard.
That was a great look there for Dennis, just left it short.
All right, Lawrence will put it into play, leading 4-0. Morse. Dennis right there. Can't get it to her. Instead to Beck, and Beck has it stolen. Picard. Actually, no, it's number 12. 12. Kicks it back out to 5, and of course we don't have her number either. 5 gets a pick from 12, but it was more of a push.
Yeah.
And therefore more of a foul.
Tell you what, this ref, our back ref here, he's on the hunt for that one. I think he's called every one of them in the first 2 games we've had.
All right, Leah Moore, number 30 in the game for Lawrence. Coming up for the Bulldogs is Charlotte Robillard. Lawrence's ball, 15-15 to go in the first half. They've got a 4-zip lead. Kennedy Beck. Ooh, that one hurt.
That's
Beck in the lane, in trouble. Back outside to Moore. Moore drives.
I think you're gonna foul
and
here.
A foul.
Moore yesterday is arguably one of the smallest players. Oh, they got an
offensive foul. It was an illegal screen.
Okay. Moore is one of the smallest players we will see this entire tournament, and the same thing happened to her yesterday. She set a screen and unfortunately took the worst of it as the setter, but she still gets up and does it again.
She got decked, but she popped right up.
Doesn't matter. You knock her down, she's going to set another hard screen on you again.
All right, here's number 12. Drives to the right. Stop. Shut off there by Dennis. Back out to 5. 5. Earnestly looking at that ball as she dribbles it.
Watching the 5 count.
Yep.
She looked at the ref. She knows. She reset it. Now she's in trouble.
All right. Tries to shovel it off to 12, and of course there's Moore. Down on the floor, tied it up. Nice job by Leah Moore, 4th grader from Benton. And it'll be a Pittsfield ball on the arrow coming into the game. ACR, Eliza Colby Rolfe.
Now mom certified.
Yes, we got the seal of approval to use ACR. Her parents came up and said they liked it. Tipped out by Dennis.
Nice play there by Dennis. ACR had a good second half yesterday. Good low ball handler.
Yep. Eliza Colby Rolfe. She is a fourth grader from Fairfield. All right, Pittsfield looking to get it in, and they do. It is Picard, and it's stolen. Picked up off the floor by Kidd. Brooke to the right, number 12, picked her pocket. Here's 12. Driving to the right, looking to get Pittsfield on the board. No good, too hard. Rebound 5. 5. Guarded by ACR. ACR knocked it away, but also got a foul there, too.
Called for the reach. Yeah, I believe yesterday, so we saw this Pittsfield team take on Oceanside, who stacked up a bunch of points.
Smoked them
in that game, but I think 12 in the second half. I think ended up scoring 10 or 12 points.
Yeah.
Yes, because that was the quest, right? She was going to score her number. That was what we were waiting for.
Lael Kemp gets it into 5. 5 on the baseline. Throws it up.
Ooh.
It's no good.
I thought that was going in.
Boy, when you look at her, you don't think she can reach it from there, but she did.
I was surprised to see her fire that one off, but it was a good-looking shot, just a little bit off, hit the back of the rim. Low-scoring game. We had one of a game of this PAL team yesterday, and then we walked in on them playing the other one. They're low-scoring games. They're all competitive.
Picard misses. Rebound picked off in midair by Letourneau. Letourneau up to Brooke Kidd. Brooke, a fourth grader from Fairfield. Brooke to the right. Brooke stops. Over to Dennis. Dennis just getting that ball away there from Picard. Dennis turns, misses. Rebound right there. Back up. No good. Rebound Dennis. Dennis off the window and in. Alice Dennis getting it done on the board. 6-0.
Again, Lawrence, this team has a huge size advantage.
Yep. They got a lot of tall girls out there. Letourneau, one of them, comes out number 22. Little whack there on 12. Wasn't called. Now back to 5. Pittsfield in the green. Lawrence in the white. 5 baseline. That's tipped on the way up there by Kidd and picked off right behind her by Molly Letourneau. Back to Kidd. Lawrence with the ball and a 6-0 lead. Kidd got a pick from ACR. Kidd stops, wide open under the basket as Letourneau misses the shot. Rebound to Pittsfield.
Yeah, Letourneau rushed that one, thinking there was going to be somebody there, kind of turned and hurled it all in one motion. Had an extra second there to just turn and up off the glass solidly.
Eleanor Picard got the rebound. Now here's 5. 5. Working on ACR.
I hear those Lawrence players calling out those screens.
Stopped there by Letourneau is Picard. Loose ball. Picked up by 12. Tries to kick it back, and it's out of bounds. It was intended back there for Lael Kemp. Coming in for Pittsfield, Autumn Crowley.
Crowley,
third grader.
Tall task, because she actually has a little bit of height, but again, against Dennis, and then obviously in there right now, Letourneau. That's not an easy job.
Yeah, she definitely has height for a third grader. She is very tall. Wide open lane to drive. Kidd takes advantage, misses. Rebound back up on the putback by Letourneau. That is no good. Rebound run down by Kidd. Can't keep it in play. It's going to go to Pittsfield with 10 minutes to go. And Lawrence up 6-0. All right, sub coming in for the Bulldogs. Aaliyah Jordan, fourth grader from Fairfield.
Letourneau sits down. Jordan comes in, and nothing changes in that height advantage.
Height-wise, they're all set.
They are big. Man, these are just big fourth graders.
All right, 12, bounced it off the knee, out of bounds.
Nice defense there from ACR.
6-zip Lawrence. Here's Kidd. Kidd, a pick from ACR. Left of the key. Under the basket, all alone. Jordan gets the ball. Jordan tied up, though. And Lawrence will keep it on the arrow.
Posts in. You'll see Jordan gets it. What's she do? Brings it down. That height advantage disappears when you bring the ball down where everybody can reach it.
Lawrence to inbound on the baseline. Into Dennis. Dennis threw it away. Stolen right back by ACR. ACR looking to score. She's fouled and she's going to the line. Eliza Colby-Rolfe, a fourth grader from Fairfield, is going to get 2. She wants to shoot it from the big girl line.
She's got this.
You're not going to mess around with that short free throw. Look at that! Slash! Swish!
How about that?
7-0.
Tell you what, I'm not going to say who, but there's a local team that if they were able to do that about one more time, they would have played yesterday.
Indeed. ACR second one. Got it! She's 2 for 2 from the line.
Heck, that was, wow. She's a better free throw shooter than I am.
She's a better free throw shooter than a lot of the high school players I saw play yesterday in state championship games. And you mentioned a team or two Central Maine-wise that if they had made a couple of free throws, they would have played for a title yesterday. You got to make your free throws.
Yes, they would have. Especially because the team I'm referencing, it was the strategy that they would miss.
All right. Foul, so an inbounding situation here for Pittsfield.
Pittsfield feels like they just need to find that first bucket, crack the goose egg to get just some of the ball rolling downhill offensively.
All right, we've got Maya Morse in the game. Maya's a second grader. How about that? Number 2. She's wearing a number 2. She's a second grader. Ball run down near midcourt by Crowley. Crowley, who's a third grader. Pocket pick there. Good D by Kidd. Kidd, high dribble. Stopped it. To the foul line, she goes to Jordan. Jordan off the front rim, no good. Rebound on the far side. It's out of bounds. It'll go to Pittsfield.
Speaking of high school basketball, Sean, if you can get a shot there at the scores table, I believe that is quarterback basketball player and soon to be, we'll have him on baseball, Michael Hamlin.
Yes, it is,
there.
leaning over there if you see him.
Yeah, so Lawrence QB from the state runner-up team this year.
Yep, he'll be pitching this year for the Lawrence Bulldogs, an outstanding high school pitcher. There's not much that Michael Hamlin does that isn't really good as an athlete. He's also a fine student. The miss, the rebound, Lawrence. Here's Moore. Moore.
Nice job, Moore, to dribble that through traffic.
Back to Caden Stewart. Cadence ahead to Jordan. Jordan, all exposed, and it's tied up by number 12. Sub coming in.
Yeah, we were just talking yesterday, but for those obviously follow us, Central Maine Sports on YouTube, of course, Central Maine Sports, all social media. We in the spring season here in about a month.
Yeah, it's March 3rd. It'll be close. Wide open look there for number 12. Missed the shot. Rebound, back up. She's fouled. So maybe Pittsfield can get on the board.
Still just an 8-0 deficit. By no means a insurmountable lead. But yeah, someone asked us yesterday, what do you guys cover? Baseball, just baseball? And we're like, no, baseball, softball, boys and girls lacrosse. We'll be all over the place.
Shot is up, no good. Absolutely. We have some great lacrosse played here in the area, certainly out at Messalonsky.
Yeah, state runner-ups last year on the boys' side.
Yep. Coney, good in both of those sports, boys and girls lacrosse.
Some really good baseball and softball played here
I suspect by the time the schedule is done, we'll have 40 to 50 baseball, softball, and boys and girls lacrosse games on it. Yeah. All live video streamed.
Yep, Central Maine Sports, as I said. Central Maine Sports, AM 1160 Score. Find us, website, social media, all under those same handles.
I can't wait to be out in the sunshine.
I know it.
And hear the ping of the bat. Baseline right side for Lawrence. Kidd, no. Kidd follows her own miss. Got it.
Nice
Brooke Kidd stayed with it and scores on the putback 10-0.
Lawrence, not the most efficient on offense to start this first half, but again, when you get multiple opportunities, you can be a little less efficient.
Shot is up. It is no good. Almost went. Rebound pulled down by Crowley. Crowley gave it to Kemp. Kemp has it stripped and stolen by Kidd.
Kidd playing some great defense here.
Brooke Kidd up the right side, slowed by 12. Kidd at the elbow. Brooke back outside to Jordan. Jordan takes it in, stops and pops. Misses, hit the back rim, gets her own rebound. Back up, no. Going to try for a third time. Is it the charm? No. And the rebound to Pittsfield.
3 good looks.
Yep, right there, about 7 feet away. Here's 12. To the right, 4:15 to go. It's 10-0 Lawrence. 12 up, no good. Rebound, weak side, Kemp. Kemp comes back to her on the ricochet. Kemp stops foul line, lobs it up, looking to get it down low there for Crowley. It's stolen by Brooke Kidd. Kidd with a couple of steals here in the half. Kidd Goes back outside to Caden Stewart. Cadence around to the right. Cadence to the basket. Stops and throws it up too hard. Rebound right there. On the putback is Jordan. And Aaliyah Jordan scores.
You know, that one had to feel good after that last time where she got 3 different cracks at it. But the Lawrence size and domination on the glass starting to wear down this Pittsfield team.
12 love. 12 with a look. No, it's partially blocked, I believe. And we've got a held ball. And this will stay with Pittsfield.
At 12, that's 4 straight great. Just she's able to turn on the Jets a little bit of defensive mismatch and get to the glass, just not hitting the right spot to bank it in.
All right, Pittsfield ball under their own basket. Kemp will put it into play. 12-0 Lawrence. All right, Kemp stolen. Stepping right in front of it, Morse, the smallest girl on the floor. She's a pistol. Here's Kidd. Kidd to the right. Kidd stops, throws it up, no good. Morris trying to get that rebound. She got decked by her own teammate, Jordan. The rebound, though, to Pittsfield. Here's 12 all the way, no. Got her own rebound, no. And the rebound to Morris.
She's trying. She's just willing her team to get back into this. She cannot get one to fall.
Here's Kidd with 2.5 to go. Kidd to the right, stops on the elbow. Popping out Stewart. Cadence around to the right. To the baseline, right there with a good look, no good. Rebound is picked off by Jordan. Jordan, 5, got a hand on it. Good job there by 5, tying it up. It'll stay with Lawrence, however.
Nice job there, just to get in there as Jordan was going to go up for an easy layup.
Kidd to put it into play. Here's Morse. I want her to score.
That makes 2 of us.
Goes to Moore. Moore back to the top to Stewart. Stewart to the right. Stewart on the baseline. In trouble, and it ends up going out of bounds off Pittsfield. Knocked out of bounds there on the baseline by Kemp.
Right idea, I think, trying to thread that one too, but Kemp in very good defensive position.
All right, Kidd to inbound it. Goes to Moore. Moore, pocket pick by 12. Back, though, on defense is Morse. And Morse slowed her down. 12 takes the shot, no good. Is there a foul called? I believe so.
Yeah, I think that they got that one there. Kinsley Ann on the shot.
All right, so free throws and a chance for Pittsfield to score. Number 12 at the line. And again, at halftime, I'll go over to the scores table and get these
Yeah, we want to give them their
numbers
appropriate
corrected.
Credit.
No.
Still
a goose egg for Pittsfield. One more. Nope, not on the board yet. Rebound snared there by Jones, or excuse me, by Jordan. Kidd, right side. Kidd all the way. Kidd lobs it down, wide open is Jordan. Bank is open.
That's a great find, too. Way to keep your head on a swivel and find your open teammate.
Aaliyah Jordan turned and banked it in 14-0. Five. Guarded by Morse.
About that second grader out there mixing it up.
Yeah, I know. I love it. 5. Takes a trip all the way around. That's about full circle. Stops and throws it up. No good. She ends up on her tuchus, but she's going to the line.
I believe they in the college and pro basketball world, they call that probing the defense. When a point guard goes in, it circles all the way around.
Yeah, it's the trip around the world.
Yeah.
All right, 5 at the line. Trying to break the ice and score for Pittsfield.
How about this? The second grader over there getting some coaching.
Yes! They are on the board. 14-1.
Finally cracking the goose egg. Morse getting the defensive assignment there. Leader of the team of second grade.
Got to coach him. Tiffany Morse coaching him. Shot no good. 1 out of 2. Rebound to Stewart. Now Kidd. Kidd to the right. Look at that pick there by little Leah Moore. The shot high, no good, and the rebound is out of bounds off Pittsfield.
I think last touch there by Crowley.
All right, Lawrence, 4 corners. On the break. Whoops! You cannot step over the baseline. And Caden Stewart knew what she wanted to do, but she took that step.
Yeah, I think Morse got a late jump on the break. Maybe didn't hear it because Jordan set her a screen, and that's where she wanted to go with it, but I think it was late.
All right, here's 5. Jumping out on her is Moore. 5 on the drive. Poked away by Moore, and the ball rolls right to Jordan. Time for Lawrence, 30 seconds. Here's Kidd. She doesn't need that much. Whoops, little shuffle there at the end and a traveling violation called.
A few too many steps.
So one last opportunity here, perhaps for Pittsfield. Here's number 12.
And still looking for that first field goal. Finally did crack the goose egg, though.
To the right. 12 with 20 seconds. Off her foot, picked up there by Leah Moore, the fourth grader. Moore bringing it up, and timeout is called by Lawrence. Some coaching here by Tiffany Morse. Going to work it here with 12 seconds to go. Back after this on The Score.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
12.4 seconds left in the first half. And Lawrence taking a timeout. They'll get the basketball, I think, at midcourt. They lead 12-1.
I think a substitution here as well is sitting at the scores table before that timeout was Leah Morse, I believe.
Yep.
So she checks in.
All right, here we go out of the timeout. And all of the players waiting to be told where to go.
Marking up defensively. Just give us the heads up.
Putting the ball into play is Moore. Moore's going to inbound it to Morse. 12 seconds. Morse to the right. Morse in trouble with 5, and a jump ball is called, and they give it up on the arrow.
Nice job, number 5 there. Tie that one up. So
yep.
Only 3 seconds left, but at least stop Lawrence from adding to that lead.
All right, you got time to get it to midcourt and jack it up.
All right, here we go. Midcourt heave.
All right, 12. Hustles, doesn't beat the clock, and that's it for the first half. Score at halftime in this Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic matchup between Pittsfield and Lawrence. It's Lawrence 14, Pittsfield 1. It's halftime on The Score.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mid-State Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Mid-State Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Welcome to Sparkling Ice. All right, team, another fruitful day at Sparkling Ice. Orange mango, how's it looking? Big and orange. Poetry. Vitamins and antioxidants, talk to me. Hi. Good talk. Strawberry lemonade, how is it flowing?
We have achieved Class 5 flavor rapids.
Love it. Bottle it. Sparkling Ice, anything but subtle.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be. The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
All right, let's play basketball. On to the second half we go here. Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic. It's Lawrence at Pittsfield, and Lawrence cruising now with a 14-1 lead.
Yeah, and our last quarterfinals matchup of this Sunday.
Yes.
On the girls' side.
Lawrence ball. Inbound to Morse. Morse to the right, got a pick, a bruising pick. The shot is up. No, hung on the rim and then fell off. Dennis with a rebound, and we've got a hurt Pittsfield player.
Ooh. And unfortunately, got the worst of it by running into her own teammate. As show you here one more time.
Might have gotten a little whiplash there.
Yeah, the problem is, too, she ran right into Leah Kemp's shoulder.
That's Cadence Gordon.
And with the shoulder, there's no give there.
No. Cadence walks it off.
I think she caught it basically right on the ear and jaw line.
All right, Lawrence ball under the basket.
I think you're right, too, about that whiplash, Mike. She holding her neck a little bit. So they'll get her some ice.
Eleanor Picard comes in to replace her.
Tell you what, we have seen some pain on screens this basketball season.
All right, nice inbounds pass and the shot up. No good by Kennedy Beck. Rebound to Lawrence, backing up Letourneau. Missed the shot. Letourneau says, all right, let's kick it outside to Morse, see what she can do. Morse fires, hits!
Wow,
how about that?
That was a great shot. Also,
line drive, good.
Credit Letourneau, right? She was cognizant of that 3 seconds, so she cleared it out and let everybody get out of the paint.
16-1. Kemp to the right. Kemp in trouble.
Needs some help.
Kemp, foul line right. Fighting for it there with her own teammate for a moment. Now the ball pops out right to Morse. 2-on-0. Morse all the way, lays it in.
Quick 4-0 run here for Morse.
18-1. Driving to the left, it's Lael Kemp. Kemp dribbled it off her foot. It's going in the other direction.
Just unfortunately that kind of day for Pittsfield through, minute and a half here into the second half and the first half. No field goals yet. Just struggling in this quarterfinal matchup.
Here's Beck. Kennedy Beck to the right. Team leading here 18-1. Steps back, fires, no good from the right side. Rebound to Dennis. Alice back outside. It's picked off by Picard.
Nice read there by Picard to see that pass and get in front of it.
Picard, right side. Picard hits. And will they call a foul or just going to say it's out of bounds?
Yeah, I think they said just knocked out by Morse.
All right.
So, obviously, Lawrence in command here. So I believe, Mike, Lawrence would play the winner of our last game, which is Dexter. Oceanside, I think, got the bye, and then Winslow won in the first game this morning.
Kemp with a slight travel.
A little bit. A couple hops and skips in there, too. So I believe that we should have Lawrence punching their ticket, I think, to play Dexter, Oceanside, and Winslow be on the other side of the girls' bracket.
All right, Morse, I'm glad you're keeping track.
I think so. We'll see. I've been wrong before.
Morse drives all the way, lays it up. It rolls around the world and hits.
How about that? She's turning on some jets here in the second half, coming in with fresh legs.
That touched every part of the rim on the way around.
A couple of times.
20-1. A domination situation by Lawrence. Kemp. Shut off on the drive. Kemp lobs it back outside for Kensley Allen. Allen stolen by Beck. Beck to the middle. Beck, head of steam. Beck all the way. It's there for her. No. Gets her own miss. Going to kick it back outside to Morris. Morris fires off the glass too hard. Rebound weak side. No. Good look there for Charlotte Robillard, but she couldn't finish it off, and the rebound is cleared by Crowley.
Yeah, insult to injury for Pittsfield. The Winslow girls team has showed up, and they are cheering in unison for Lawrence.
Back outside the pass to Kemp.
Yeah.
How about that defense there
I don't think
by
you could
Molly Letourneau? That's called the wrap-up defense.
Yeah, the straight
The
jacket.
hug. That was almost a hug.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. I mean, we'll have just sportsmanship, ref. Sportsmanship.
All right, back in for Lawrence is Aaliyah Jordan. And out is the hugger, Molly Letourneau.
Getting some coaching here. Can't do that. Can't hug.
No
After the
hugging.
game.
Here's Marley Frederick. Frederick drives, line drive, no good. Rebound, run down there, good hustle by Robillard. Then she went down. And what do we got?
I think you got to call a foul there. That would be insult to injury there because that was what number was 12? Oh, excuse me, Frederick lost it on my roster. Frederick kind of rolled over her ankle there. She hit the deck.
So the ball goes to Pittsfield.
Oh, they did call the travel. No, okay. I was like, why is Pittsfield inbound? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so Frederick basically rolled up on her ankle and she fell over and Robillard did. So
bounced to Morse.
Either foul or possession would be my guess.
Well, it's 20-1. Morse to the right. Morse, a pick from Beck. Morse all the way, and a foul on the way in on Marley Frederick. And so Morse is going to the line.
Simple play there. That defender just gets lost on the switch. And Morse, oh yeah, Morse having a heck of a start to the second half.
Morse from the regular free throw line, banks it up, no good. All right, back in for Pittsfield, shaking off that injury, Cadence Gordon.
Glad to see it. As much as anything, you just take surprise. You catch a shoulder to the jaw, I think anybody would take a seat for a minute.
Second one by Morse, banked in.
Nice shot.
21-1, Lawrence by 20. 14:25 to go, second half. Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic on the score. Running up the right side, Frederick. Frederick on the way up as the ball is snagged there by Dennis, a foul.
And right in already high school, college, NBA form, WNBA form, Robillard, after finding out she committed the foul, had a look of, what?
Why me?
That was clean.
I have never committed a foul in my life. Shot is no good by Frederick.
Steve's in for Pittsfield. Ooh, how about Steve's going to mix it up with the bigs?
Shot is no good.
Oh, in and out.
Rebound to Dennis. Driving down the right side as she has done many times here in the half is Morse. Shut off, back outside near the foul line. Jordan hits. Aaliyah Jordan scores. The fourth grader from Fairfield makes it 23-1.
Nice play. Drive there, suck in the defense, kick it out.
Curling right side, Frederick. Frederick all the way around the world she goes, turns back, it's blocked, but a foul called on Charlotte Robillard.
12 trying to will her team into getting some offensive momentum, just has struggled. There draws the foul at least, but has just struggled to get something to fall.
So Marley at the line. She'll shoot two. Nope.
Just short.
Lawrence going to bring a couple of subs in. Caden Stewart coming in. And ACR back in the game. Eliza Colby-Rolfe.
Set some good screens in that first half.
All right, one more free throw for Frederick. Nope. Rebound, boxed around. Steves, the littlest girl on the floor, came away with it. Then she got blocked. And out of the shoot quickly is Beck all the way under, up and in. Kennedy Beck makes it 25-1.
I think Steves is hurt, Mike.
Yep, we've got a whistle and a foul. Looks like Steves is hurt, poor thing.
Jammed a finger or something on that block. I mean, it's so easy in the game of basketball. Did I ever tell you once, trying to help my sister who played in middle school, I broke her finger?
Nice, brother.
She jammed her finger in a game. My sister was one of the taller girls at the time, so she was a sinner. She reached for a loose ball, jammed it, so she came to the bench, and my mom sent her my way, and I said, okay, I'm going to pull on your finger because that's what you do for a jam, right? You got to pull it out. Unfortunately,
Did your sister say, pull my finger?
She did not.
No, okay.
Me being 11 years older than my oldest sister, I apparently pulled too hard, and then, I think the worst person in the story is my mom, because for several days after, my sister's like, my finger still hurts, and my mom's like, just put some ice on it, suck it up.
Yeah.
Turns out I pulled too hard, and she got a fracture in her finger and had to wear one of those splints for a while.
I'm without words. I can't imagine the a young girl just fell going up the stairs. Ouch. She shrugged that off pretty quick.
Yeah.
So you were 11 years old, so you were like in college then, weren't you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so I was going to say, did you get grounded? But
No.
you couldn't get grounded.
I wasn't in the house.
Right. Yeah, so the moral of the story is if you are going to break your sister's finger, make sure you're in college, and so therefore you can't really be punished.
I felt terrible about it because that's what he does. My dad used to do all the time. I jammed a finger, he grabs it, and yanks on it.
Wow, the family stories of the Knights. All right, pass into Gordon. Gordon, who shrugged off an injury, blocked there on the play by Jordan. And here's ACR. ACR in traffic, weaving through all of it, stops right at the key, back outside to Stewart. Stewart to the baseline. Stewart shut off there by Gordon. I think that was a shot. It was way short, and the rebound is picked off the floor by Crowley, but she traveled.
Yeah, Crowley got the rebound there, but then Allen kind of got tangled up and fell on her, and so because of that, kind of went down and traveled.
Lawrence 25-1. ACR will inbound. All right, they go four corners. Let's watch this play. Picks are set. Pass goes into Beck. Beck angles it up. No. Rebound on the far side. Comes down to Pittsfield. Picked off in there by Kemp. Kemp slowed near midcourt by Moore. Poked away. Ends up in the hands of Frederick. Frederick with some accidental offense. Now stopping, trying to back in. Turns, throws it up. No. And the rebound, jump ball. It'll stay with Pittsfield.
Frederick was surrounded there, did a nice job kind of olaying her way around the bodies and actually got up a pretty good shot just off the back of the rim.
All right, Kensley Allen in for Pittsfield. Checking out is Sydney Grover. All right, it's a Pittsfield ball. Marley Frederick will inbound. Here's the break, and the pass is intercepted by Stewart. Caden Stewart stepped in front, stole the ball. Here's ACR. To the right. Takes a trip down low. Shut off down there by Gordon. Back outside. The shot no good by Kennedy Beck. Loose ball up and in. Was that ACR?
Yeah, it was.
All right.
She got the O board, split the D, and got a nice layup up the glass.
Eliza Colby-Rolfe scores, and it's 27-1.
Give her 2 on that one. Give her an O board and 2.
Absolutely. 9.5 to go. Right side for Pittsfield, Cadence Gordon. Gordon stops and pops. It's no good. Rebound. Smallest girl on the floor, Moore. Moore. All the way to the left of the baseline. Moore. Shot, which ends up being a pass to Kidd. Kidd misses the shot. And the ball to Moore. Moore's shot is short. Rebound up and a foul on Brooke Kidd. As Kidd was fouled.
I believe that the foul's on Cadence Gordon, I believe.
Next up, we'll have Oceanside and Winslow.
I believe so. Oceanside, because 7 teams on the girl in the 3rd, 4th grade tournament, so I think Oceanside got the bye. Winslow we saw in sudden death overtime, first game this morning.
Literally sudden death overtime. First hoop wins, Winslow got it.
Beat the Junior Warriors.
All right, one more here for Kidd. Got it.
Nice shot.
28-1. Pittsfield looking for a field goal. Here's Frederick. Frederick head down to the foul line. Now tries the right. Frederick, the shot, short. Rebound, out of bounds off Lawrence. Last touch there, down low by Leah Moore.
I love the fact that Leah Moore, still as the smallest girl on the court, still mix it up. She's down there trying to battle for that D-board.
She's a dirt dog. All right, wide open, inbounds pass to Gordon. Gordon in the land of the Giants there, and ACR took it away. She's a thief. ACR takes it all the way down, stops, in trouble. Nice pass back outside to Stewart. Stewart with an opening. Can't get the ball up to shoot it, though.
She's got ACR.
Yep, back to ACR. ACR, and 3 seconds is called.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because it was like 13 seconds.
Yeah, that whole offensive possession was in the paint, so that's fair. Again, I said this, I think, a little bit late yesterday, but do want to thank, again, the refs for being here. It is a thankless job. And appreciate these refs that have donated their time.
Driving is Frederick. The shot up, it is no good. A foul is called, and 2 shots here coming up for Marley Frederick.
Because refs, unlike, I think, I don't want to take away, but refs have one of those jobs where generally, right, the only time they hear anything is because they're doing it wrong. Very rarely do people give them credit for doing it right. And that's what we actually try to do when I feel like there's a good call. Try to mark out because they obviously hear the wrong calls a lot,
Frederick
quote unquote.
Missed the first shot. She's a 9-year-old 4th grader. All right, we've got our 2nd grader, Maya Morse, coming in, number 2.
How about that? So basically stealing a year of eligibility there for this Lawrence team.
Right.
She'll be here 2 more years.
Not even being redshirted.
Right?
She's playing. ACR with a miss.
She's got more.
Whoops. Runs right into Cadence Gordon, who steals it. Moore. Driving, and ACR, again, an act of thievery. And Morse going up the court, lefty. Morse all the way. The shot is partially blocked, and she's going to the line. So we got a chance to get Leah Moore on the score sheet.
That was a heck of a drive there. Nice job being able to turn the corner and protect the ball.
Hey, she's got a left hand, too. I like it.
Southpaws.
She's amphibious. All right, Moore at the line.
Oh,
hits!
Buries it. Everybody excited.
29-1. Leah Moore on the score sheet. Dips, fires. That one just off the front rim. Rebound, though, right back up by Jordan, and she hits.
Way to clean it up.
31-1. Marley Frederick in a hurry. Marley all the way. She got hit by ACR, and ACR goes down, and I think Frederick's getting free throws here.
Well, what's the rule? ACR holding her wrist there a little bit, but what's the rule if you're going to foul a shooter? Make sure it doesn't go in.
Make sure it doesn't go in. So Frederick at the line to shoot 2. Pittsfield only a lone free throw on the day, and that's still all they have.
That one short.
I even forgot who made it.
I believe it was Frederick.
Okay. Can she go? Yes.
She's got 2.
She's 2 out of 3 on the day. 31-2. Then Frederick has both of their points. 4.5 to go. Here's Moore. Moore keeps it from going out of bounds. Leah takes it to the right corner. Hands it back off to Stewart. Stewart drives. Shut off there. Excellent defense by Gordon. Loose ball. Scooped up by Jordan. Jordan throws it up, and a foul is called. And we'll get free throws here.
Pittsfield struggling, obviously, to find anything on offense, but just defensively just been worn down. Lawrence getting multiple looks, multiple O boards, so they get multiple chances.
All right, Jordan at the line to shoot 2. 31-2, got it.
Buries it. And not helping Pittsfield either. Lawrence has shot particularly well, I think, from the free throw line here in the second half.
32-2. One more for Aaliyah Jordan. 2 dribbles, a spin, 2 more dribbles. Line drive, short. Rebound ACR. ACR fires and hits! From about 10 feet, left side, banked it home.
Call her the cleanup crew because I think both of her buckets have come off putbacks.
Eliza Colby-Rolfe electrifying the crowd. Right side, Gordon. Gordon to the foul line. Gordon wants to shoot it. Denied, though. Handed it off to Frederick. Frederick will shoot it. It's short. Rebound off somebody's noggin, and it is out of bounds. It'll be Pittsfield's ball. Kensley Allen will put it into play. Allen yells for the break. Here's Gordon with the inbounds pass. It's kicked out of bounds, though, by Stewart.
Pittsfield still looking for their first field goal.
All right, Allen to put it into play. 2.5 to go. Open is Gordon. Gordon shoots, no good. Rebound Lawrence's Caden Stewart. Stewart to Moore. Leah up the right side. Leah goes back to Stewart. Stewart trying to take it right to the basket. Was shut off there by Frederick. She got it back. Now the ball, Moore, ripped away from her by Kemp. Moore determined to get that thing back. Look at her keep right up with it there.
Got a piece of it
she
there.
She wants the rock.
Got a piece of it again, but nice job muscling that through.
2 30s going at one another.
Got a piece of the ball with her left hand. Unfortunately, forearm shimmy with the right.
Leah Moore, she is a dirt dog, man. I love her. She gets after it. No give in her game.
Yeah, well, the rest, ooh, nice pass.
Yep, nice pass into Gordon. Gordon, though, had to scramble to get it. Bank shot, got it. And there's the first field goal of the day for Pittsfield. Cadence Gordon.
And credit to her again. She took a clock from a shoulder at the beginning of the second half to come out and gut through it.
Right side Moore. 1:35 left. Stop. She got blocked there by Kemp, and the ball's out of bounds off Kemp. 1.5 to go.
I would say for Moore, the opposing team better hope she never grows, because if she grows and has some size along with this grit, oh boy.
All right, Moore will put it into play. Kemp will guard her. On the break, it goes to Stewart. Stewart, foul line, just inside. Up off the glass, no good. Right back to Cadence. And a jump ball is called, and it'll stay with Lawrence. 1:25 left. All right, good to see Mackenzie Steves come back in. She got shaken up earlier, little number 4 with the headband.
I think she got a jammed hand, or maybe she got slapped on the wrist. She was holding her hand.
Inbounds pass into Stewart. Stewart tied up, travel. Yep, it's a jump ball.
I say Stewart definitely took a few steps. You're going to get the held ball before then, though.
So, Pittsfield's ball, 1:21 left. They're down by 30. The issue has not been in doubt for a while. To the right side, ball ends up out of bounds as Marley Frederick drove to the right, and it was deflected out by Lawrence. Oceanside and Winslow coming up. Pass stolen by Lawrence. ACR, under a minute to go. Needs some help, and it's Moore. Moore going lefty. Moore wants to shoot. Instead, she got tied up.
Yeah, she brought the ball back around, and a nice job there by Gordon to recognize as the ball was exposed and tied up.
One of the 87 held balls we have had today.
Yeah, good thing there's no jump balls here. We've been doing a lot of them.
Holy boy. The refs would get practice on their toss-up, that's for sure. Ball stolen by Frederick. Marley goes back to Gordon. Gordon with their only field goal of the day. Gordon in the corner. ACR, another act of thievery.
Yeah, and then she gets the that hug defense again. So that is a foul.
That's 3 steals for Eliza Colby-Rolfe.
She's filling the stat sheet because, again, her 2 buckets she's made this second half have come off of offensive rebounds as well.
All right, here's Moore. Moore over-dribbled. Loose ball picked up by Stewart, though. Stewart, open path to the basket, stops and fires, no. Rebound saved under there by Jordan. 3 seconds left, a tie-up, and the clock down to 0.2. And I think this one is over.
Unless there's a 30-point shot I hadn't heard about.
All right, pass in bounds, buzzer sounds, that's it. A cakewalk today for Lawrence as they move on. Final score in this one, Lawrence 34, Pittsfield 4. Coming up, Oceanside and Winslow next on The Score.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer?
Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades, and Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen. Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Sheridan Construction, Butler Manufacturing's East Region Builder of the Year and 2023 Best Places to Work in Maine, committed to building on their promise for over 75 years. Sheridan Construction, committed to building on their promise.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Mike Violet. All righty, Mike Violet, AJ Knight, Sean Packard, our videographer, back live here at Lawrence Junior High School. Last game here, and it's a matchup between the Winslow girls and the Oceanside girls. We have not seen Winslow yet. This will be our first look at them, but we saw Oceanside yesterday, led by point guard Emily Mata.
Yes.
Number 4, who was dynamic. She and young Blair Kluke, the point guards of the tournament so far.
Yeah, I agree. Well, Breezy Dowdy also on that Oceanside team, very good ball handler. Also, credit continuing the trend from yesterday, Mike. Winslow shot him out. Roster in numerical order.
Yes.
We love that.
We are fans of numerical order. So a tip of the chapeau to Rob Roderick and Maddie Roy, the coaches, for putting the roster in numerical order.
Yes, but this should be, so the last game we had was our last quarterfinals, so we're down to 4 teams on the girls' side. This is our first semifinal matchup.
All right. Young Raiders, young Mariners ready to get after it. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
And the score banner is down.
Oh, no.
That's all right. Let's just pull it over here. It's okay. Because we're not, I don't know if we can get it back up there.
I don't know if I can stand. Sean's a little bit taller than I am. Bear with the camera here for a second while Sean's shoddy tape work has to be
No,
fixed.
it's I take the blame for the shoddy tape work. All right, Jacqueline Souvigny on the jump, and the ball is picked up off the floor by Maloney, but the whistle is blown, and it's going to go to Winslow.
And again, Winslow played the first game.
Thank you, sir.
Well, we were setting up for our day here today against the Junior Warriors and won in sudden death overtime.
Jocelyn Poulin throws it up. It's no good. Rebound to Oceanside. Out of the pack with it. It's Breezy. Breezy ahead to Mata. Mata says, I'm not going to the basket. I'm just going to shoot it right from there. And it's 2-0 Oceanside.
That was a clean jump shot, too.
Mata, an outstanding point guard, and again, she's got some length on her, too. The shot up, no good by Natalie Rosignol. Rebound, Winslow, shot no good. And out of the pack with it now is Lydia Galkowski. Galkowski up the court left-handed, laid it over, right open. Therefore, Oceanside was Maloney. Maloney laid it over, the shot up by Galkowski, no good. The putback by Egan. Vera Egan. She's got some serious length.
Yeah. Lawrence, obviously the biggest team on the girls' side of the bracket, but Egan plays pretty well as a big.
All right, right side for the Black Raiders. It's Souvigny. Souvigny blocked.
Right on cue.
Yep, Egan to Mata. Mata threads the needle up to Galkowski, or check that Maloney, and Maloney has it knocked out of bounds. Getting back in the play was Poulin.
Yeah, Poulin there. Again, you don't want to stop any defensive effort there, but Poulin, that one, she lets it go. It's a turnover. Instead, she tried to grab it and stays here with Oceanside.
All right, Sadie Maloney into Egan. Egan hits.
Nice drive there by the big.
4-0, and a quick timeout called by Winslow.
Actually, it should be 6, right? Yeah, Egan's got two.
Yeah, that's right. It is 6.
6-0.
So, quick timeout. We'll keep it right here. 6-0. The scoreboard hasn't caught up yet, and a timeout called by Rob Rodrigue.
Yeah, because Egan's got the last 4, and of course
now they've got it right.
We had that jump shot by Mata. Here you get to see the last bucket here by Egan. Just nice little quick move. And in the second half in their first game, she got to handle the ball a little bit. So it's a big Oceanside has the luxury of her being comfortable handling the ball a little bit, which just makes her that much more devastating.
So Rob Roderick trying to reset things here after Oceanside runs out to a 6-0 lead to start things off here in the first 2 minutes. The Mariners, we have seen, they can score.
And Oceanside also, again, one of the teams playing in this tournament, much like Dexter we talked earlier, where the future positions that these ladies are playing for won a state championship over this weekend. Oceanside girls obviously took home some hardware.
All right, here's Poulin. Jocelyn Poulin hands the ball off to Rossignol. Rossignol to the foul line. The shot no good, and she's going to the line. So yesterday we were joking with the lady sitting down below us who's actually videotaping this game about Hillman's Donuts, Crullers, Hillman's Baked Goods in general. And today she said she didn't go to Hillman's, but I think she went one further than that by baking chocolate chip cookies and handing out to us chocolate chip cookies. So thank you.
Yes, they were delicious.
I cannot tell you the last time that a woman baked for me. I think it's been 20 years, so I feel really good about that.
Good news, too. I ate them, and Sean and I are still
I'm saving mine.
Smart man. I don't have that kind of willpower.
There's more. There was a big Tupperware thing.
True,
full
there
of
were a
them.
lot.
Second shot, no good, but Oceanside runs down the rebound. It's Galkowski. 6-0 Mariners. Galkowski, bounce pass back to Mata. Mata to the foul line. Mata's got range. She can shoot from the foul line. I'll bet she can hit a three, but a carry call there on Galkowski.
Yeah.
And I want a 3-point field goal.
I want to see it. Yeah, that first jumper she hit was a nice, again, that was a clean jump shot. But Galkowski got caught on a high bounce and had to kind of regather it, so she put her hand underneath it.
All right, Winslow ball. Raiders looking to score. Have been shut out so far. Here's Poulin. Poulin drives. Leans one up. It is no good. Rebound on the far side by Souvigny. Souvigny inside. Shot is up and in. And on that shot there for Winslow, it's Elliot Roderick.
That's a familiar name for Winslow fans.
A lot of Rodericks in Winslow. A lot of Rodericks.
Speaking of point guards, a pretty good one for the Black Raiders boys team.
Yep. Down low, Galkowski. The shot is up and no good. Actually, Maloney on the shot, excuse me. Sadie Maloney, and we had...
I think they got Steves, for a push on the loose ball.
All right, ref's got to run the ball down.
I say kids were lined up for free throws, but I have to say that's a loose ball foul.
Maloney for Oceanside. Passing to Mata. Mata whips it back up top. Galkowski. Galkowski outside to Breezy Dowdy. Not a Mata. Mata eyes it. Two players there. The pass ends up in the hands of Galkowski. Now to the top to Mata. Mata stops. Mata pops. Mata hits.
Her skill set, and she's got some range on that jumper, unguardable.
Was Kluge also number 4?
No, 20.
21, you're 21. Right. Yep, 21, you're right. Shot up, no good. Rebound, no good. And it's saved under the basket by Egan. Running it up is Maloney. Maloney ran right into a Winslow player, stolen by Roderick. Roderick all the way, taken right back from her by Galkowski. Galkowski, foul line, over to Dowdy. Breezy puts it up, it's no good. Rebound speared in there by Poulin.
Dowdy not set on that one, falling away from the hoop as she tried to get that up quick.
All right, Poulin up the right. Poulin open for the shot, banked it, no good. Rebound tapped around, comes down right into the hands of Egan. Egan to Mata. Mata handles, elects to stop short, lobs it over on the right, Maloney. Sadie Maloney to the foul line. Back outside to Dowdy, now to Mata. Mata's open, that one's off. And the rebound, we got a held ball. It's going to stay with Oceanside.
Substitutions here for the junior Black Raiders, I should say.
Yep. Let's see. Aurora Williams coming in.
Also, I believe Olivia Johnson checking in for the first time.
Johnson and Williams in for the Black Raiders. Dowdy hands it back out to Maloney. Maloney foul line, 3 seconds is called.
I think Egan there didn't clear the paint on the inbounds.
8-2, Oceanside up by 6. And Travis Dowdy's going to his bench.
Mata, Maloney, and Galkowski take a seat.
We've got Oakley Osplaund in the game.
That's a name, right? That's a lot of vowels.
She may just be OA. We may go OA on her. That's a lot of letters for me. All right, driving right side. Rosignol shot no good. Rebound bounced around and comes down to Breezy Dowdy. Dowdy ahead of the pack to OA. OA gets mugged on the way up, and she's going to the line. Oakley Osplaund, a third grader, is going to shoot 2.
Yeah, she got clocked there. But again, what's the rule? Shooter's going to shoot, you're going to foul.
Yep.
Don't make it an and one.
Yep.
Drives me nuts, right?
When you hit 2.
When you get any level of basketball, when someone goes to a layup, you just take that swipe foul.
OA just off the rim. Yeah. I mean, for lack of a better way to put it, more artful. Deck 'em.
I mean, that's the term we used to use growing up.
Deck 'em.
Get away, but yeah, no and ones.
OA, second one off. And the rebound comes down to the Raiders, Aurora Williams. Aurora lobs it up, and a collision. It comes down, that's over and back. Over right there to pick that ball up was Johnson, but she stepped over the mid-court stripe.
I couldn't quite save it.
And so it's a Oceanside basketball. Chloe Dennison into Dowdy. Dowdy. And picks up the loose ball. Egan down low. OA right there. The shot is no good. Rebound Egan. It's no good. Rebound now down into the hands of Chamberlain. Jump ball.
Now, Oceanside, I think surprising to me, Mike, Mata took a seat early, and I think you're seeing Dowdy's good ball handling, but without Mata out there, offense kind of not nearly, obviously, as on fire as it was to start the game.
Mata just is such a tone setter, and she's up off the bench now. I think Coach Dowdy's going to get her back in, and inside the paint, we get a foul. I think Dowdy with a hit there on Rosignol.
Yeah, I think on a reach.
Raiders ball, 8-2. They trail 6. Looking to get it in bounds here. Rosignol did on the far side to Poulin. Poulin back up top now to Johnson. Johnson back to Poulin. Poulin top of the circle to Williams. It's stolen. OA with a steal, but she double dribbled.
Yeah, she got to make that decision. She tried to keep dribbling to keep the fast break going. Instead, decided to pick it up, and then got caught there. Then trying to dribble.
All right, Emily Mata and company back in. So the big guns back in for Oceanside.
Yeah, wholesale subs here because I think the starters basically minus Dowdy who takes a seat. Egan has yet to sit.
Egan is the only one who didn't sit down.
Yeah.
8-2. Oops, almost a steal by Mata. The jumper there by Rosignol is off. Loose ball picked up by Egan.
I do think Mata got a piece of that.
Egan ahead for Maloney. Maloney back to Egan. Vera dribbled it off her knee. The steal. Driving down for the Black Raiders is Rosignol. Egan back in the play and stole it back to Maloney. Mata with speed. Mata stopped on the right. Mata stolen by Winslow's Rosignol. Here comes Natalie Rosignol. Angles it up, no good. Rebound, Maloney. Maloney head up. Maloney 3 girls up for Oceanside. Maloney dribbles it right in to Poulin, and Poulin couldn't help but steal that ball. Pass on the right now to Rosignol. Natalie stops. Shut down there by Egan. Kind of a side saddle pass, and the shot is up and in by Jocelyn Poulin.
That was a great pass.
Yes.
I thought she was throwing that away. Did not see Poulin there, but she threaded the needle.
Talk about realizing you were in trouble and you have to find another way, and she did. Improvisation. A 10 right there.
That was great.
Outstanding. Here's Mata. Shovels off to Egan. Egan inside the foul line. Pops it in and out. Rebound right back up by Maloney, no good. Addie Maloney in the game, and now picking off the rebound is Poulin. 8-4. Raiders looking to close the gap even more. Foul line left extended. Rosignol to the top. Rosignol to the right, throws it up, that is, off the side of the rim. Egan with the rebound.
Yeah, tough defensive task. They're shooting over Egan.
All right, lead pass for Galkowski. Galkowski fell down. Got it over on the right side of Maloney. Maloney hands it off to Maloney, and now stolen by Winslow's Olivia Johnson. Olivia to the right. Olivia all the way on Egan. Little slide. Shot is up. It's short. And the rebound to Oceanside. Rebound to Addie Maloney, to Egan, threw it away.
I couldn't get enough on it.
Yep, Rosignol stepped right in front. Rosignol, smart pass over to Williams, but it was behind her. That probably is a shot, and it's stolen by Mata. Emily Mata. Mata crosses over. Mata runs into Williams, got it away, and the ball is stolen by Olivia Johnson. Johnson, open path to the basket. She traveled, but she got fouled before that.
Oh, the bump caused the steps. All right.
Yep. She got fouled before the walk.
Oceanside here, I think, going a little bit too fast for their own good here, Mike. They're a little bit discombobulated.
Timeout. We'll take it to 7:57 to go in the first half. It's the Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic. The score, Oceanside 8, Winslow 4.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensic, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, along with our videographer Sean Packard, back here live. Lawrence Junior High School. And it was, I think, 47 or 48 years ago that I, in a very small way, helped build this high school.
Really?
My father's company, the LN Violet Company, built this high school. And I spent the entire summer, I think of 76, working here as a mason tender, mixing cement, mixing mortar for all the bricks that you see on the outside of the building.
Your handprint somewhere in this building? We don't know.
I don't think I put a handprint or a time capsule or anything like that. But let's just say blood, sweat, and some tears.
I believe that.
Yeah, 40 years ago, because I was 16 and I'm about to turn 64 this summer. So I spent the summer of 76 here with my cousin Pete Violet, not to be confused with my son Peter Violet. Pete and I, exactly the same age. We spent time here because our fathers were here. Yep. His father was on the job every day. So that's my godfather we're talking about.
Gotcha.
So I had to really look like I was working hard.
Right.
All right, because I didn't want him to go squeal to my old man that I was loafing.
Yeah, then I heard the stories I've heard about your great father. He I think would have had some not kind words for you.
I would have got a size 12 in the ass.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. All right, a turnover by Oceanside. Actually, my father was a 9, I think. Steal by Mata. Mata stopped. Mata tries to get the shot up, and she's fouled by Jocelyn Poulin.
Nice.
Mata should have taken that right to the basket.
Yeah, nice creativity there. I think she's getting a little bit flustered. Oceanside is running into a lot more traffic here, but a nice recovery there to then spin around and go up through to draw that contact.
So Mata shooting big girl free throws, and suddenly a whistle there.
They wanted to switch. Winslow wanted to switch players on the line.
Okay, so Mata shooting 2 from the regular foul line. Why not? Front rimmed it.
She got a nice shot. She's got the form. That's the difference at this level, and understandably, right? Players don't have the leg strength, so you get kind of that catapult shot.
Yep.
You can tell while she shoots, she's got that form, the actual jump shot form.
I think she changed her mind now. She's going in.
Yeah, midway.
Second one, nope. Back rimmed it. She gets the rebound, though. Emily Mata hustling. Nice dribble there. Stops and pops. No. That would have been great. OA up and in. OA on the board. Actually, her second field goal of the day, 10-4.
She's giving up some good minutes as they just haven't operated the same offensive efficiency we saw yesterday.
Oakley Osblound with the second bucket of the day for her. Inside for Winslow Johnson, and 3 seconds is called before she was able to get a shot away, or was it? Yeah. Okay. 5.5 to go in the first half. 10-4. Winslow certainly within striking distance with 25 minutes of basketball left.
Well, as we know, this is the first Oceanside has played today, so that means that they got the basically first round bye.
Yep. Breezy Dowdy. Dowdy stops. She fires. No. Rebound right back to Dowdy. Dowdy tries again. Can't get the roll, and unable to save it there on the baseline, Johnson. So it'll be an Oceanside basketball with 4:55 left in the first half.
Sauvignon back in.
All right, Oceanside trying to get it into play. They do to Egan.
Oh, nice pass.
Egan on the other side. The shot up by Maloney is way off. Rebound, Winslow. They had it smothered. Here's Poulin. Poulin right side, 10-4. Winslow down by 6. Ball stolen by Dowdy. Loose on the floor now. Tied up. Dowdy gets it away to Egan. Vera Egan up the left. Nice crossover dribble. Back outside to Mata. Mata, some fancy dribbling as well to Egan. To the top now to Dowdy. Dowdy at the foul line. Inside the foul line. Shot no good. Egan right there for the putback. It's no good. And the rebound now to Adeline Stevens.
I think Poulin got a piece of that.
Steves up the right side to Rosignol. Natalie Rosignol, 4 minutes left. The shot up over Mata is no good. Got it back. Second time no good. Egan with the rebound. Up to Mata, stolen by Rosignol, but a whistle.
Illegal defense.
Yes.
That's a break. It's a really big break, in my opinion, for Oceanside, because that was a case where I feel like that one was basically thrown right to her, but again, you can't play defense in the backcourt.
Chloe Dennison in for Oceanside. She's a fourth grader. She's wearing number 5.
Winslow doing a nice recovery. Oceanside came out hot, scored, 6 quick points.
Yeah.
Winslow's grinded this one down. Still deficit is 6, but we've seen this Oceanside team explode for some offense.
Raiders got to find some offense.
Yeah.
They've played good defense here since that run to start. That's a push called there on Jacqueline Souvigny.
Yeah, Souvigny with the little forearm there. Oh, good news. Mike did find in his interview, for those who couldn't hear, by the way, Kluge not a broken thumb, just a sprained thumb.
Blair Kluge's my point guard of choice. Mata is second.
I'll tell you what, that'd be a heck of a backcourt.
No kidding. No kidding. 2 outstanding point guards there. All right, Travis Dowdy, the head coach of Oceanside, going to sub up here big time. Is it a 5 for 5? It's a 4 for 5. He'll leave Egan in the game. He likes that length that she gives them.
He pulled back Maloney, so Egan and Mata both sticking in.
All right, so Mata's still in there. So pass stolen into Egan. Not a Mata. Mata around to the right. Emily Mata, fourth grader. Shot is off the back rim, no good. Rebound is cleared by Winslow. Good job there by Adeline Steves. Steves to Poulin. Stopping, firing the jump shot, no good by Olivia Johnson. Rebound Egan. Lead pass to Mata. Nope, it's picked off. Good job getting back by Rosignol, but she's over and back.
Oceanside, I think.
Nope, they're saying that it was an illegal defense, probably.
I think so. Again, Oceanside benefiting from that rule, because it's thrown right to the Winslow player. What do you want him to do?
All right, so Mata's out now, and Dennison comes in. Chloe Dennison, fourth grader in. Egan to the left.
I missed the call. I 3 seconds defensively?
I don't know. Pass into Egan. Egan's shot is no good. I was trying to hear it, couldn't. And the rebound kept alive by Ella Chamberlain in the game, number 12, but the ball picked up now by Winslow. Working it up the right side for the Raiders, Rosignol. Rosignol, baseline, tries to go over Egan. Rejected, then she picked it off.
Nice job by Egan. Be big. You're tall. Be tall.
She's all arms and legs, and she uses them wisely. Left side, Dennison. To the foul line. The jumper is up, no good by Galkowski. Winslow clearing the rebound. It's Adeline Steves.
Man, Winslow could find some offense. This would be, it's still a game at 6. You just cannot find a bucket.
1:10 left, driving right side. Poulin shut off, stolen by Dennison.
She missed Souvigny down low.
Dennison could not complete the pass. Here's Egan. Egan, look at that defense. That is outstanding there by Natalie Rosignol. Fouled by Egan.
A little bit of a frustration foul there, I think, after she got her pocket picked.
That's a dirt dog play there by Natalie Rosignol.
Rosignol's playing a heck of a game defensively. Again, Winslow just needs to find some offense to cut into this deficit.
All right, Mata back in. Maloney back in and Dowdy back in for the final 52. So Travis Dowdy getting serious here with his starters back in. Jocelyn Poulin to inbound it. 52 seconds left. Winslow down 10-4. Dowdy picks it off. Dowdy flying up. Dowdy drives all the way, no, and the rebound is cleared by Poulin. Winslow back with 40 seconds to go. In the middle to Steves. Steves almost carried it. Steves backing in. Egan right there to shut her down. And 3 seconds is called.
Now on that backside there, waiting for the pass, but in the paint was Rodrigue.
And I believe that the Winslow pronunciation is Roderick.
Roderick, excuse me.
Yeah, it goes both ways, believe me.
There's one thing that's been a crash course for me. It's French-Canadian pronunciation.
You're doing all right with him. And just to give you an example, the doctor who did my hip, Rodrigue, spelled the same way.
Rodrigue,
he goes
right,
Rodrigue, all right?
Roderick was the point guard at Winslow.
He is from the Augusta Coney Rodrigue clan.
Gotcha.
And the Rodricks here go Roderick.
Got it. That's a good lesson for everybody there.
So it goes in French-Canadian lore. Dowdy, that's easy to pronounce. So is Mata. Back to Dowdy. 10 seconds to go. Driving in now, Galkowski. The shot no good, but she's going to the line.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I'll talk with the odds makers at half, but I think if you were to say that the over-under for Oceanside was going to be under 11, potentially 13, depending on what happens to these free throws at half, I think you would have made a lot of money.
I'll have to go back and check the line on DraftKings.
Yeah, please do.
See what that was.
Please do, because I think it was significantly higher than this.
All right, Galkowski with another. Bank is open. First points we've had in a while.
I was going to say.
It's 11-4.
It's been a minute. 6.5 seconds left.
Whoops. All right, they're going to let her try it again.
A little confusion on the inbounds. I think good call on the Grace there.
Poulin 5, 3, 2. It'll count if it goes. No! Rejection City there by Vera Egan, and that is the half.
How about this? Nice defensive play by Egan to preserve that 7-point lead.
The score at the half of this Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic matchup between Oceanside and Winslow. Oceanside 11 and Winslow 4.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mid-State Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Mid-State Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Welcome to Sparkling Ice. All right, team, another fruitful day at Sparkling Ice. Orange mango, how's it looking? Big and orange. Poetry. Vitamins and antioxidants, talk to me. Hi. Good talk. Strawberry lemonade, how is it flowing?
We have achieved Class 5 flavor rapids.
Love it. Bottle it. Sparkling Ice, anything but subtle.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWATs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized. providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
Welcome back to Lawrence Junior High School. It is halftime of the Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic, and right now Oceanside on top of Winslow 11-4 as we get ready to go in the second half. We had what I guess would be best classified as an interesting discussion between the coaches and the officials at halftime.
Yeah, Coach Dowdy of Oceanside came out and I think just wanted an explanation for what the ruling was, obviously, on that. What is that called? Winslow on an inbounding infraction, basically.
Right.
It should have been a turnover. And the Winslow coach seemingly did not take too kind to that nitpicking because, it's opaque, right? Where do you draw the line? We know that there's going to be a little bit of grace, as you have said, with the rules. But, that's each ref's discretion as to what that grace is supposed to be. And I think the refs have been pretty consistent with the inbounding here this morning on this court. They've been pretty forgiving with it. So it's been consistent.
There's a fine line where I think you do have to teach the girls and the boys, for that matter, about the rules, and you can't step over the baseline when you're putting the ball into play. All right, a steal by Poulin as we start the second half. So Winslow with an opportunity here to cut into this 11-4 deficit. Instead, they get called for 3 seconds.
I got stuck there, not being able to make a decision. That's turnover. But credit is Winslow team. Defensively, they've done a nice job slowing down Oceanside. They just got to find some points.
Yeah, because Oceanside jumped out to a 6-zip lead. And then it's been tough for them to score since. Held ball here, goes back to the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, the 6, I think, was on 3 straight field goals. So you're talking about, a couple minutes into the game, it's 6-0. Halftime with 20-minute running quarters, it's 11-4. They scored 5 points basically over the last 17 minutes or so.
All right, here's Jocelyn Poulin. Right side, pass up top. Dowdy steals it. Yes, she does. Breezy Dowdy stepped in front. Here's the steal. Dowdy got a little ahead of herself, and the ball got away from her. Picked up on the roll there by Poulin.
I think Winslow has been feisty and gritty, but Oceanside just not nearly as sharp to start this one.
All right, Rosignol trying to go on Dowdy, and Dowdy jams it. And the loose ball scoots over to Roderick. Roderick turns, misses, and the rebound to Egan. Pass right in the middle to Mata. Mata trying to beat Poulin, stops and pops. No. Rebound Poulin using her length there. Nice job by Jocelyn Poulin.
Now there, miscommunication. Maloney goes on the other side. You can create that 2-on-1. Instead, they were both on the same side of the court.
All right, Poulin back to the top of the circle to Souvigny. Souvigny, I guess that was a pass. Down low to Steves. It's no good. Steves jump ball, and it's going back to Oceanside.
Alley-oop. That was a Souvigny with an alley-oop.
Okay. I'll buy it.
And then Winslow, we talk a lot about the Lawrence team. This Winslow team not lacking size either. They got some taller girls.
Breezy Dowdy. Dowdy stops foul line left, hands it back to Mata. Mata's taking it right to the rack. Mata can't shoot. Back to Egan. Egan is open from 10 off. Rebound Winslow. Coming up court now, Elliott Roderick. Roderick stops over the timeline. Roderick hands it off to Poulin. Poulin right to the basket, up too hard. Rebound Mata. Mata tied up there with Steves and a jump ball again. And the Raiders will retain it.
Here we go, one of these inbounds plays. Is this something to get that offense started for the Junior Black Raiders?
All right, Rosignol into Poulin. Poulin, no. Rebound, Dowdy left it there for Mata. No, left it there instead of for Galkowski. Now Mata's got it. Mata, runner, banked, no good. Mata slaps at the rebound, and it ends up being bounced off her and out of bounds.
Actually, I think it was off a Winslow foot. Okay. So it's going to stay here with Oceanside.
All right, Oceanside will hang on to it. Sadie Maloney will put it into play. They're on the four corners. Now the break. Here come the picks. The only one open is Egan. Egan back out to Dowdy. Pick from Mata. Dowdy down low. The lefty shot up by Galkowski. No good. Egan fights for the rebound. Winslow, though, wins the battle. Out of the chute for the Black Raiders. Souvigny pocket picked by Mata. Mata in turn stolen by Poulin. And what's that? Is that a foul?
No, possession. Winslow had possession, so now that becomes immediately the backcourt. So illegal defense. I think Mata, you're starting to see, Mike, a little bit of frustration. I think Oceanside's kind of run roughshod for the yesterday and Friday and struggling today.
Rosignol, stolen by Mata. She exposed the ball. Mata with a steal. Emily Mata. The high dribble, down low, wide open is Galkowski. The shot is no good.
And again, I think partially blocked by Poulin.
Rosignol runs it up. Rosignol all the way, went down and got fouled.
Like a reach there. And here is the quote, I guess the road team, so to speak, even though Oceanside, I think the top seed because they had the bye. The Lawrence girls who got cheered on by Winslow in the previous game now are returning the favor for the Black Raiders.
Okay. Well, a lot of these girls probably know and play with
big
one
time.
another.
But that one seed just is like a March game, right? Even though you're the one-team home pod, everybody wants to see an upset, so it starts to become a hostile crowd.
Natalie Rosignol. Pass tipped and nearly stolen by Egan. She can't keep it in bounds.
Heck of an
Winslow
effort.
will try it again, absolutely. Jocelyn Poulin. Into Souvigny. Souvigny and Mata. Souvigny saved it. No, she could not.
I think Mata got a piece of that, but Souvigny chased it down and she touches it last.
So, Oceanside ball. Chloe Dennison in the game. OA in the game as well. Oakley Oshpland. Mata drives. Mata to Egan. Left side to OA. Inside to Egan. Egan back to OA. OA shoots, no good. She's got 2 field goals already. Egan on 1 foot, got it back outside. The shot is no good by Maloney. Egan again with the rebound to Mata. Mata throws it up and she's going to the line. She got fouled by Jocelyn Poulin.
Heck of an individual effort on that offensive stanza alone by Egan, keeping that ball alive time and time again.
So Emily Mata at the line.
They're going to reset here just because that was Rosignol runs in late, and the ref just telling her, like, if you're going to be there, you got to be there.
All right, 2 free throws for Emily Mata. Aggressively pounding that ball into the floor. Got it.
And that's got to feel good for her, just not to struggle to find some consistent offense today.
First points in a while, 12-4. Second one, got it. 2 for 2 for Emily Mata. 13-4. Oceanside by 9. Coming down to 13 minutes left in this one. Here's Poulin. Winslow needs offense. They played pretty good defense as scoring has not existed in this game. Shot no good by Poulin. The rebound cleared by Egan. OA picked off. Dirt dog Natalie Rosignol. Rosignol up. Egan blocked her. They call Egan for the foul.
I think, if anything, you might have gotten away with an offensive foul because I think Rosignol tossed a forearm that turnover, though, actually on Mata. Mata was calling for the ball, and OA recognizing, of course, point guard. Okay, I'm going to throw it to you, but just a ton of traffic there.
All right, Natalie Rosignol at the line. Everybody's set. 2 free throws here for Rosignol. 13-4. Winslow needs them, and she hits.
There's a big bucket for a Winslow team trying to find some offense.
13-5. Wholesale changes coming up here for Oceanside. They're going 4 for 5 with Mata, the only one remaining in.
So Dowdy comes back in, though, gives another ball handler to the Mariners.
One more for Rosignol.
The mini Mariners.
Second one up and no. Rebound to Oceanside in the ball game for the Mariners. Ella Chamberlain with the rebound there. Whoops, that's a double dribble called on Galkowski.
Yeah, kind of got tripped up on her own feet there. Winslow gets a point back on, obviously, the 2 free throw attempts. Again, just got to find some offense. They've done a nice job slowing Oceanside down.
11 and a half minutes left. Winslow down 8. Here's Rosignol up and no good. Loose ball in the paint. Bodies rolling on the floor, jump ball. It'll go in the other direction. Coming in for Winslow first time today, Marissa Letourneau. She's a third grader. Letourneau wearing number 13. So she is not triskaidectophobic.
I think we got timeout here, Oceanside, Mike.
All right, timeout. We'll take it to 11:17 to go in the second half. It's the Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic. The score, Oceanside 13, Winslow 5.
I came for a visit, and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and, just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be. The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
Credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
Our live coverage of the Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic on the Scores brought to you by the Sheridan Corporation, by Kennebec Valley Community College, and by Varney Chevy. Thanks to all of our sponsors for making this Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic a reality.
Parents and kids, thank you too.
Yes. And people who bake us chocolate chip cookies.
Definitely them also.
Mata is pushed on the outside by Rosignol.
Tell you what, it's been a heck of a matchup today, hasn't it? Rosignol's done a pretty good job against Mata.
It's a tough assignment.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, look at that. Rosignol can't play defense there.
Yeah, she's not happy
She's
about
like,
that
hey,
call, but
what's up with that?
She's in the backcourt.
That's a clean steal, ref.
It was.
Here's Mata. Mata almost lost it. Mata pushed by Rosignol. She's a dirt dog. She beat her. Now back outside, the pass goes to Galkowski, and 3 seconds is called.
Chamberlain, I think, there didn't leave the paint. Winslow doing a nice job. Yeah, knocking off the efficiency that we saw Oceanside play with yesterday. Again, they got the bye, so they were top seed.
All right, taking it inside for Winslow, Souvigny. Souvigny throws it up, it's short, and the rebound is cleared by Galkowski. To Dowdy. Dowdy fights through traffic. Dowdy lobs it down low. Chamberlain can't get the shot off. That was a block there for Souvigny, and Souvigny with a loose ball. Jacqueline Souvigny. Right side, shot partially blocked by Breezy. Dowdy, loose ball picked up by Chamberlain. Back to Dowdy. Dowdy. And Rosignol, they're going at it.
There's a hefty bump there. Hey, Oceanside making some changes here, Mike. Amata moving off of primary ball handlers. Dowdy handled it there. Chamberlain taking a seat, and Maloney.
And Egan back in.
Addie Maloney.
For some height. And we got a timeout. We'll take it to, once again, 9:23 to go in this one. Score, Oceanside 13 and Winslow 5.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Our broadcast of the Fairfield Pal Hoop Classic also brought to you by Boley's Famous Franks, bringing back the classic. By Harry J. Smith Company, serving the community for 100 years. Belanders Drive-In, big smiles, big servings, and computer improvements where you go for antivirus protection.
Now, with our lunch break coming up, I'm just going to put a bug out there again that if a certain salesperson wants to get us lunch again from Belanders.
Yeah, I could go for some scallops today.
Oh, I do love scallops.
If somebody asked me what I wanted from Belanders, I'd go with the scallops.
Yeah, make
That's
it two.
Just me.
Yeah.
Just to be different, we had some great clams from Belanders yesterday.
Yes, we did.
They were devoured in record time.
That is factual.
No doubt about that. They were gobbled up. The shot up and no good by Galkowski. Rebound, Breezy Dowdy puts it in.
For Winslow, Mata hit the deck.
15-5.
Give her a deck. She tripped up over her own feet. For Winslow, getting a little bit make or break time, don't you think, Mike? Got to find one of these buckets.
I mean, their defense has been really good since that 6-0 start. The offense non-existent. Running it up is Poulin. Poulin trying to go on Egan. That's a tough one, and thrown away.
And again, I think you see there, like you said, tough one. Egan's length bothers that pass just a little bit off, and it goes out of bounds.
All right, Mata. Whips it up to Dowdy. There's a lane open, but shut down quickly, getting back with Souvigny. Egan gets it, though.
Nice play just by the Oceanside offense. Dowdy wide open, recognizes she's cut off, and gets to the open man Egan.
Got it right to Egan, who hit the shot. That is good vision there by Breezy Dowdy. Rushing up Johnson. Johnson back out front to Poulin. Poulin trying to go to the basket on Egan, and Egan is so tough. I think Egan got a piece of that on the way up.
She's got to have 5-6 blocks easy, Egan.
She is a certifiable pain when you're trying to play offense against her.
Yeah. Does a nice job. She stays big. She uses her length.
All right, Dowdy drives on Poulin. Shut off. Lobs it down on the baseline. There's Maloney. Maloney's shot is no good. Rebound right back to Dowdy. Dowdy, foul line pop. Banks it in.
And see, this is the problem if you're Winslow not finding that offense. You know, you hope you can contain Oceanside like you have, but at some point they're just really talented, and those bursts are going to come.
19-5. Poulin. Back outside to Souvigny. Winslow needs shots. Souvigny takes it. It's no good. Mata had the rebound. Souvigny got it back. I think her shot got partially blocked, and running that one down is Galkowski. Galkowski in the middle to Maloney. Maloney in traffic. Maloney being chased. We got a whistle behind the play.
I think either a bump. A bump.
Foul.
I was waiting for the hand signal because I didn't know if it was a bump or a double team.
All right, Maloney into Egan. And a foul called there, I believe, on Jacqueline Souvigny.
Yeah, I believe Souvigny, that one real quick, I think got a bump there on Egan.
Well, we'll do it all over again. Maloney into Egan. Egan to the foul line to Dowdy. Dowdy to Egan, right side, rolls off. Rebound, weak side, Mata. Mata steps back and hits.
That's the easiest shot she's had all day.
Emily Mata fills it. About 6 or 7 feet on the baseline, 21-5, and this one getting away from Winslow. Rosignol. Pocket pick by Mata. She exposed the ball. You can't do that with Emily Mata. Mata all the way. Mata stops, pushes it up, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. It'll go to Winslow.
That's nice use of hitting the brakes there as the defense went by Mata. The problem is when she went to shoot, she continued to let her momentum carry away. She faded away, just left it way short.
All right, bunch of subs for Oceanside. They leave Egan in and sub everyone else. Actually, Egan stays in and Maloney. So they went 3 for 5 there.
Yeah, Mata, Galkowski, and Breezy sit down. Breezy Dowdy.
All right, here's Olivia Johnson. Back outside to Poulin. Winslow needs shots. Poulin drives, tries to go on Egan. It's just not there. Egan fouled her, but you cannot take it to the basket on Vera Egan.
No, again, she's got a lot of legs, all legs and arms.
That has been proven time and time again.
She's played a heck of a game defensively, and one of the stars of this Oceanside potential win with them up 16 5 minutes ago because of being able to lock down defensively while the offense struggled for the Mini Mariners.
All right, 2 for Poulin. Need him badly. Bank is open.
Nice shot.
21-6. Wrong team. 21-6. The lead is 15.
And again, this is one of 2 semifinal matchups here on the girls bracket.
Poulin. No, but a lane violation, I believe, was called. And will they get one more? The lane violation on Oceanside, or who?
No, he's pointing the other way, so I think it was on Winslow. Yep.
4.5 to go. Maloney. Sadie Maloney to the right, being harassed by Marissa Letourneau. Now to Owe. Back to Maloney. Maloney trying to go to the baseline. I think she got forced out of bounds. And it will be Oceanside's ball or Winslow's ball? No, they say out on Oceanside.
I think she stepped out before the contact. I think it's the call.
So it's a Raiders ball. It's going to take a heck of a rally.
Maloney sub for Maloney here, so Egan the only starter in with Oceanside's got 9 players.
All right, here's Poulin. 3:50 to go. Poulin to Rosignol. Rosignol foul line, inside the foul line. The shot short, may have been partially blocked there on the play by Dennison. Egan crosses over on Rosignol. Gets it down low to Dennison. Dennison right side, open for the pop there. Chamberlain rolls off. Ella Chamberlain couldn't get it to fall. Rebound to Steves.
That hit just about every part of the rim.
Steves to Poulin, now to Rosignol. Rosignol to the basket, and a foul on OA.
Yeah. Got tangled up with her. She was going up for the, I think you could have argued shots there, but they're going to say on the deck.
Rosignol to inbound it.
Roderick going to check back in for the mini Black Raiders.
3 minutes to go. Looking. Rosignol gets it into Steves. Oh! Buzzer's luck. And a held ball. It'll stay with the Raiders.
Great. That is a tough pass to get through. Finds its way through to Steves. And like you said, a lot of the rim, but unfortunately falls out.
Rosignol. Pass goes into Elliot Roderick. Roderick to Steves, and that one goes up over the support and out of play. Vera Egan brings it up for the Oceanside Mariners. Pick. Egan to the foul line, drops it back off for Dennison. Back to Egan. Egan, foul line jump shot. Banked it, no good. Rebound boxed around. 3 players with hands on it. 2 Black Raiders, 1 Oceanside. And it'll stay with Oceanside.
That was a little bit of button. Who's got the button?
Putting it into play here, Chloe Dennison, a 4th grader. Chloe into Egan, nearly stolen, is stolen by Poulin.
Yeah, defense been solid, minus basically 2 flurries. Oceanside's been contained.
Poulin foul line, shut off by Chamberlain, tries to wheel around it. Loops a pass, Egan stole it.
Nice job, Egan mirroring Poulin there. She went to go for a double team, backed off and just watched her.
Egan fires it down low. OA there, missed the shot. I think she slipped a little bit. Rebound to Winslow, bringing it up.
I was just threw a little bit of contact too.
Poulin, Rosignol now. Rosignol tries to angle in, loses it on the dribble, and it's stolen by Chamberlain. To Egan, 1:20 to go. On the left side now for Dennison. Dennison in the paint looking for Chamberlain. Pass didn't connect. Roderick with the ball. And it's going to go to Winslow on the arrow.
Yeah, legal defense. She had possession and then tried to tie it up, and again, qualifies as playing defense, so Winslow ball.
Raiders bring it up. It's Poulin. 21-6 with 1 minute to go. Hands it off to Natalie Rosignol. Rosignol throws one up. It is short. Rebound Egan. Egan laid it over for Dennison. Chloe on the fly, up to OA. OA on the floor, couldn't handle it. Now scooping it up off the floor is Addie Maloney. She threw it right into the hands, though, of Adeline Steves. 40 seconds left. Poulin rushes it up. Blocked by Dennison.
That's another block for, again, close to double. It got to be close to double-digit blocks.
All right, Aurora Williams and Marissa Letourneau coming in for the Raiders here for the final 37 plus. Oceanside cruising. Egan to the left. Down low to Chamberlain. Chamberlain throws it up. It's short. Rebound saved by Egan. Egan back to Addie Maloney. Shot is no good. Rebound Williams. Williams got to get that timeline. Lobbed it over. Got it to Poulin. 12. Poulin drives, and a foul called on Vera Egan as that shot was on the way up. And free throws here for Jocelyn Poulin, 4th grader, with 9.2 seconds left.
So with this win, Oceanside would await the winner of our 2 remaining teams, which would be Dexter and Lawrence.
All right, shot by Poulin. Yes.
Nice shot.
First points in a while. 21-7. One more for Jocelyn Poulin. Got it.
Nice adjustment, too. Got the back rim roll on the last one there. She just buries it.
21-8. Egan going to run the clock out. Pass down low. Not yet. 0.3.
I didn't say off of OA. I thought that was deflected out by Winslow.
Right.
I mean, 0.3 seconds, but still.
That's it. That was a quick 0.03 seconds, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
All right, final score here in this one in the Fairfield Pal Hoops Classic. Easy win for Oceanside. Oceanside 21, Winslow 8. That's it for us here at the junior high school. We'll break it down. We'll talk to you again from the high school in a little bit.
Yep, should have, I think, one, my understanding, the last boys semifinals and then 2 championship games.
All right, so we'll talk to you from the high school here in about an hour or so. For AJ, for Sean, I'm Mike. See ya.
You've been listening to the Fairfield Pal Hoop Classic live from Lawrence High School in Fairfield at CentralMainSports.com, part of Central Maine's Home for Sports, 1160 The Score. Today's games have been brought to you by Varney Chevrolet. Experience Varney value with 3 locations in Pittsfield, Bangor, and Newport, servicing local and surrounding areas. Sheridan Corporation, building on our promise since 1947. Kennebec Valley Community College, offering free college to high school graduates from the classes of 2020 to 2025. The Harry J. Smith Company in Waterville, serving the community for more than 100 years. Computer Improvements in Skowhegan, where you go for antivirus protection. Carroll's Paving, residential and commercial asphalt paving. Boley's Famous Franks in Waterville, bringing back a classic. And by Belanger's Drive-In in Fairfield. Big smiles, big servings. For all of your local Central Maine sports, keep it right here at CentralMainSports.com and 1160 WSKW, The Score.